to get into sports betting? Well, look no further than HedgeBetter. Traditional sports is rigged anyway. Here at HedgeBetter, we're working hard to create and develop the platform that revolutionizes the future of how we as a nation view sports betting. Traditional sports betting is designed to favor books and lose you money. HedgeBetter puts the odds in your hands, cuts out the middleman, and aims to empower a future generation of sports bettors. At HedgeBetter, your bet is an asset, and we give you all the tools to maximize your profits and potential. We can't wait to come to your state soon and help you make the most of your sports betting experience. In the meantime, be sure to visit our website at www.hedgebetter.com to learn more and sign up for our mailing list. To stay up to date with all of our content, podcasts, including Steele Nazz, promotion, and events, follow us on Instagram at HedgeBetter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the link on our website to check out our blog. Everyone, even on Monday, let's have a day. Episode 78, back at it again. Welcome to Steele Nazz, presented by HedgeBetter, sponsored by Slight Edge Fitness and Performance out of Braintree, Mass, and also our law offices of Patrick J. Foley out of Quincy. Tonight, big night here, episode 78 here, as the Mr. Martini boys hop on the pod to really talk about, their brand going from restaurant to restaurant, really getting the job done. What do you say, fellas? What do you think?
Incredible stuff. Wake up, people.
Wake up. Wake up. These guys are electric. Been wanting them on for a while. They came and delivered. And we're about to go bang out a review real quick.
We had our
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
We had a nice review. What we go tail for tail there with the
2 versus 2. Steele Nazz versus Mr. Martini boys.
Steele Nazz took the first annual.
Yeah, here we go. Showtime won the battle.
Yeah.
Tune in for that. That video will be coming soon.
On the back end, we talked about the Celtics tying it up 1-1. We're recording on a Thursday night, so they're playing Saturday. Big game 3 in Milwaukee. As also the Bruins kind of shit the bed Wednesday night as they play Friday night. Me and Steele will be there.
We'll be in the building Friday. Bounce back.
Patriots had a questionable draft. I don't think it was too questionable. The Red Sox, kind of shit in the bed as well as the Bruins. What else did we talk about there?
UFC 274.
UFC 274. Big card there. My girl Rose, Thug Rose, they're going to get it done.
Let's go Gaethje.
Let's go Gaethje, right?
Just found out
Probably
Rose
not.
used to bang Dana.
That's big.
Shout
for Team Morale.
Shout out Full Send Podcast. Gaethje was on today. I'll keep shouting them out until they fucking show some love here.
Let's spin it.
One day.
One day they're going to fucking show some love.
Let's spin it now to the Mr. Martini's interview.
Let's go.
Let's let it rip.
Wake up, people! We're back at it again. We're at Steele Nazz headquarters here over in Braintree, Massachusetts. HedgeBetter headquarters. Braintree, Mass. South Shore guys. We got an unbelievable crew here with us today. And what are we doing? We're going to make some Espresso Martini.
Today we're doing a competition between Steele Nazz versus the Mr. Martini crew. We're going to do 2v2.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to get
Blind taste test.
Blind taste test by Joe here himself.
Yes, sir. No bias. No bias.
Yeah, blind taste test.
Not at all.
Everyone gets their own cup of ice. Everyone gets the unlimited amount of materials.
Yeah.
Blind taste test, pretty self-explanatory. So
Yeah.
we're going to get right into it and see who makes the best martini.
Who's making
and
the first one?
You guys go first.
So I'm getting out of here.
Yeah,
You guys go for a minute. Don't watch this.
I'm going to touch myself.
Yeah, home territory, home court.
Home
You
court
guys go
advantage.
start us off.
I don't want to give you my
Start us
secrets,
off.
but they think they're the masses.
Let's go. You actually are a master from what I hear.
Sometimes got this flow.
I know.
Who knows?
Pouring out of the bucket.
I got a little background.
Look at
See, these are tricks we
This
don't
is
have.
embarrassing as a guy who just I can't do that shit.
See, we
I work in a bar.
drink them, you know what I mean? We don't make them, so.
He's making it look sexy.
He is making it look sexy right now. Little spill, hey, Joey for Joey spills. You know what I mean?
Taste testers take that into account. Showtime's making it sexy.
Yeah, he is.
I think that points get pointed for that.
Let's see the shake.
I always sexy. Baby fucking butt goes with the hair.
Let's see that shake. Shake it for us.
Shout out Total Wine for the shaker today. This thing, a nice little shaker.
Shout
Yeah,
out
a little plug for him, man.
Is my glass right there? Little dark.
Ooh, that was good.
Way low. Maybe not.
No, that was a good color too.
I feel like the person who gets some froth line going is that's gonna sell.
I mean, that's big. You know what I mean? I just recently heard that some people
That's a
make
perfect
without
point.
froth. You know?
I mean, by the time the taste gets going, the froth will be gone probably by mine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's actually true.
Should we give that?
We
can't.
We'll go with, you know what I mean? We'll just go off taste.
You ready?
You're next.
I'm next.
Do you want to do, should we?
Flip flop.
Yeah, should we
flip
kind of,
flop?
yeah, let's
Two
flip
v
flop.
two. Okay.
Yeah, you
flip
go
flop.
next, Al.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is your ice.
Okay, there's a little froth in there. It's probably gonna ruin it.
Oh, we got some tan.
First pour advantage right there.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly. Home court.
Shout
you
out
know?
to Cinco de Mayo today. We couldn't just, we got to mix in some Ronas.
Oh, man, dude, the
Right?
Ronas, bro. Fucking, I'm going to have one of those, I think. I gotta.
I might make an tequila espresso martini.
Dude, you should. They're incredible, bro.
That-
Settle that, Craig.
Who
Yeah,
makes one of those?
yeah we'll be right on for the pod.
Go. I like that. Heavy on the Kahlua here.
I do notice a little something about the first one, though.
Joe
I
likes
won't
it
say
dark.
anything. No, I
No,
know.
call it.
No, I can't say anything, but I do notice a
I
little
like the
something.
quick.
Wait a minute. I shouldn't have said anything.
Wait a second.
Shouldn't have said anything.
No.
Oh, wait a
He
minute.
went 4 beans like an idiot.
It looks good. I had to give a little something. You gotta factor that in, you know what I mean?
Let's see.
Someone gave me the hint.
All right, Sil with the pour
Let's
here. We
see-
got
let's see the
Sil
levels.
on. Let's
I
go.
like how he presented it like that.
Yeah. Ooh, this one
Ooh.
looks a little darker, doesn't it?
It's a little creamier.
It's got froth.
I can smell that Kahlua.
It's definitely darker.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a little darker.
Let's see the pour. It's got a little extra.
Oh, well, look at that froth too. He's got some good foam there. Sil
He
on.
definitely has
God.
froth. He's writing the name, write something. in it.
Oh,
Write
he's
it-
getting
write it-
artsy over here.
Oh.
It's getting
He's
crazy.
getting artsy. Dude, Alec, well done, man. Shit.
I'm gonna get fired from my job before quitting because I don't know what I'm
That's a
doing.
great color.
Yeah, that is
Finley, what do
great
those
color.
three stand for?
Go fuck yourself. Right?
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean that. It means love.
Love,
Life,
life, happiness.
happiness.
There we go.
Who said
The
that?
fourth one means go fuck yourself.
There we go. Yeah. All right. Up next,
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike,
Need
baby,
a little
full
help from
send.
CJ.
Yeah, help.
Dude, these things are tough, bro. All of them get like this because the ice.
Little froth to it. Little sheen to it. How's
Things
it
are
smell?
smelling good in here. Things are smelling good.
Get your ice in there.
Little
Get your
ice.
ice.
That one's crazy. I'm like drooling at the mouth right now.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten fucking 3 days.
I don't know my counts.
Just let it rip.
Let's let it rip.
Don't worry
Full
about it.
sense.
Let it
I don't
rip.
know the counts either, bro.
It's all
I
about
know.
feel.
Fucking,
It's all about feel.
1, 2.
Let's go. We're gonna go no cream. No cream of mine.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
was
say
thinking-
fuck the cream.
I was thinking the same thing.
A little heavy on the espresso.
You're gonna be up for
And I'm gonna go heavier on the vodka. Fuck with it.
Yep.
We're getting drunk
Easy
tonight.
on the ball.
Cinco de Mayo. I mean, it only makes sense.
What a
You come to
slam.
see me
He's
at
never
my
gonna
drink.
get
It's not
that
getting
up.
out. Yeah, it's
He's never
exactly.
getting that gap up.
Yeah.
We're full sending. How was the meeting, Bob Menery?
Bob, Bob's a good guy. He's a good guy. I asked him why he didn't have that, why he wasn't on the Alex Jones podcast. I was confronting him on all this shit. I'm like,
What do you
the
mean,
hell?
Alex? Oh,
Alex
yeah.
Jones.
He probably-
We love Alex Jones. Mr. Martini's Alex. You want to do fucking a martini? Let's do it.
I think Alex would probably love an espresso.
Alex
martini.
Jones is
Oh,
the
he'd
king.
crush it, dude. He'd
Hey,
crush
for
it.
no cream.
He's
that's
the
pretty
fucking
frothy
king.
looking.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus,
that looks
Magic,
good.
that's a
No, see,
full-
it's
Oh,
not, it's not
oh.
the froth that makes the cream. It's the espresso that makes it.
Look at us with the perfect pours here.
Nah, I know. We're killing it.
Man,
now.
you got a lot to stand up to.
I know, I do. I definitely do.
I'm already telling you,
These look
I
good,
like
man.
number 2 the best. Number 2 looks the best.
Looks the
right
best,
now.
yeah, certainly. But even though
I don't
this
know.
one looks
I'm
good,
like
though. It
confused.
has that
I'm pretty
nice
baffled
color.
by that.
Oh, magic.
I'm pretty baffled why mine doesn't look like number 2. Maybe it's gonna come.
Maybe it's gonna come.
light on the ice. First thing we're gonna do is
It looks like you forgot those two.
No.
A little late to the game.
heavy on the VOD. You know what I'm saying? Kahlua, it's a must. You know, Borghetti, Kahlua, Borghetti, Kahlua, Kahlua. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kahlua over Borghetti?
Yeah, Borghetti's great though. Shout out Dave Amari, our guy from Borghetti. Dave, we love you. It just is what it is. Splash a bit.
Van Gogh double espresso
You know
is
what I mean?
much
It's
better.
just a splash. You know, that's what I asked for. The people in New England, they love the Baileys, so you know what I mean. It's a fan favorite. And then of course we're gonna go heavy with the espresso. That's what it's all about.
And that's real espresso.
And I just want to say we should probably mix these up
Yeah.
because Joe could clearly hear who made what.
Right.
Yeah, right. No, we'll swap them around.
For the record, mine's looking a little darker, Joe, so you won't know who's.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. Oh, good shake.
That's a good shake.
That's a
The
professional.
last bit of my energy.
If you
Oh,
look at
yeah.
his knees, it's where he usually sits when he does
Say it louder.
Do you own a shake weight?
Dude, you know what? I'm a big shake waiter. All right, let's
He
see.
shook it so hard he can't unloosen it.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, honestly. Step in.
What did you do?
I got the monkey.
I fucking Thor hammered it down.
too. Slam back on.
I thought you were gonna go with the cracked egg method. That could add for some sexiness.
Dude, we're losing steam here.
Oh boy,
It's all right.
Watery things are happening.
he's going cracked egg method. I like it.
I don't know. Partner pour? Is that all?
So that's legal.
I didn't even
No,
have to
that's
say. You
legal.
just dove right in.
right there. These
That's
guys
the
are
team, you know what I
family.
mean? He dove right in. I didn't even get a say on this one.
Oh, might be a little icy in there. Might
You
be a
know,
little
if we were
icy.
smart,
Yeah,
we would have
let's-
written initials under the cups.
I know, yeah, we should have.
No,
That would've been good.
we'll know which one they are.
Remember your cup, gentlemen.
Yeah, right now, no, these are looking, we actually look like we got a kind of an even spread.
Ice chunk
here.
almost made it in.
Nice, good
But
man.
didn't make
All right,
it.
let's give it a
Taste
quick switch up.
testers.
Ready?
Hold on, put them all together. Okay.
These are the three.
Okay.
4. Magic, get
They
over
all
here.
look pretty new.
Yeah, they all
Pretty
do
good.
look pretty. It's actually so funny how it kind of came out like that.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like 2 darks, 2
Very,
lights.
very
So-
interesting.
Okay,
Yeah, so
Joe.
we know the. Wait. Hold up. Let's
Hey, you gotta say though,
up a bit.
Pride is on the line here.
pride and brand is on the line. Good, good. Just keep running.
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe.
Do
Steele.
like a couple more and then
Steele,
we'll hold
let
up
them
till
get
we're
the
in there.
show.
I'll take a couple.
Okay, Joe.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got some mix up. We got some different. I like
Hey, it's
it.
a little
I
bit
like
of half and half. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
We got some dark ones. We got some light ones.
Funniest thing is Joe thought he wasn't drinking
So
today.
I know. I said I wasn't gonna drink today because I thought I was gonna be a little
Be a
good boy,
pro?
but not.
Cinco de
it.
Mayo.
And we fucked that up.
It's alright though because these look fucking unbelievable. I'm gonna be hammered if I like it, so I'm gonna go with the dark right off the bat. So 3 beans. We got no tall glass, but hey, we're just fucking around here.
Happens.
So
I almost bought them. $50. I was like, I can't do it.
I would have brought mine. I would have a whole case of
Fuck.
them.
I know, we
Strong
should have
one out
brought
here.
him. We got
One
a fucking
sip, see
bunch
if
of
it
them.
slaps. It's kind of unfair. These guys both know I like the dark ones.
Yeah.
So if they both made them dark, then. All right. A lot of vanilla in that.
Well, it's a vanilla vodka.
Makes sense.
Okay. That's good. Go with the creamy. This one's got weird froth.
Weird froth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one a shot.
Corn, bean, roasted.
I've been.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy, get the dark one out of the way.
This one's actually pretty good. It's a good balance. Great balance on this one. Creamy. I'm not usually a fan of it, but it's not bad on this.
I don't know
This
which
one's
one's
not that
which
good.
one. I already don't know.
I can still just tell mine. That's
There
it.
was good stuff though.
out of crime on one of the beans, like
A
No.
lot of espresso in that guy. Yeah, it was good.
People think we're weird for doing it.
What, eating the beans?
Yeah, no, I
Take this
Yeah,
one.
There's a whole
No,
page
it's
called
actually-
Do You
I
Eat?
did this one.
They're like another martini page.
I eat the beans because of you guys.
Yeah, oh, dude, you got it. It
I
actually
love
gives
I
you
like
a
this
joke.
one. I like
Get
this
that on
one.
a shirt.
Oh, yeah, eat the bean.
like,
Yeah, right? Come on, man.
Ladies
Good
will love
change.
it.
Oh,
it
they
is.
love it, right?
I don't know. No idea. Don't know who's it is.
You guys are both.
It's
Look at
awesome.
that fucking
This
thing.
one must have
That's
had
good.
ice from a previous one. It's kind of watery.
That's a professional reviewer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one,
Pick
yeah.
up on things.
Right.
Yeah, he's got that down. I do not have that down. Not,
What are you
not as
tasting
much as
there?
an enthusiast. It's a little vanilla, a lot of
I'm-
espresso.
these-
Steele
now
wants a Bud Light and a
They're all
Steele.
starting to come together
Yeah,
now.
you know
They're
what I
all
mean?
starting to come together.
There is like it's just yeah.
Have you
They
guys
definitely are.
ever had an Irish sweater?
So
Like
this
shot?
one's a better creamier.
Oh, that one's a lot creamier. Like
Like the better creamier.
That does have a weird froth.
yeah, this one yeah.
I didn't even say anything about the froth. All froth lines are fucking immaculate. I love that. Actually, I gotta taste every bean.
Gotta give it a shot.
They all did come from the same thing.
I don't
so-
get it.
It's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
All the same bean.
That one's trash.
No, it's
That can
I think this one is my favorite, personally. I like the lighter espresso. I like it a lighter and more Kahlua. No, that one.
I like this one. I like this one and this one.
I think that one's my
Alright,
favorite.
Dude,
The dark one
you gotta pick.
is good,
Yeah, we don't have co-champions here.
but this one has like a really good taste to it, really good balance. This one's like a little vanilla-y. Yeah, I like this one a lot better.
Is that the winner?
This is the winner.
So that, yeah, that's.
Hey,
Lucky Craig!
I picked the Martini guys.
I knew I was taking it
Hey,
all.
hey,
Mine
hey.
No, that was
called
delicious.
it,
That
too.
was,
I was in that.
that was yeah. I picked it as well.
winner?
Yeah, I picked it as well.
That's got to be me.
That's me, the big froth there, the fucking creamer.
No, I
right
thought
there.
Craig's was the best as well. Well,
Hey,
the
good
light
match.
one anyway.
Hey, great match, boys.
Let me
Fucking
let me
great
taste
match.
my own
You know what
product.
it was you fucking, the way you were pouring that
What'd
shit
you-
right off the rip.
They're just a good balance, man, you know?
It was just even numbers.
And honestly, I'm surprised that I even said the creamier one was better than the dark one.
I am too.
love the
I am
dark.
too. I thought for
love
sure
the
we were
dark.
taking it home. Alec was in the running. It was funny. We both had one in the running too.
Yep.
Wow.
That was
Hey,
good,
yeah.
man.
Good competition, boys. And
Great
we're gonna take it
competition.
home.
Yeah.
Second
Great
place.
stuff.
Second place, Mr. Martinez. We're coming back, baby. We're coming back.
Next
Next time. Next time.
Hey,
This ain't done yet.
hey,
No.
we don't make them. We drink them. All right. That's all.
There we go. There we go.
Put that on a shirt too.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be
Cheers.
sitting on the pod like this.
Hey,
So amped
cheers,
up.
everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Here
This
we
was
go.
shot.
Yeah.
I can only say, hit it, Kenny.
Hit it,
Hit
Ken.
us, Kenna. We're out.
Wake up. Welcome back to Steele Nazz. Special episode here with Mr. Martini boys. We have Joe, Alec, and Liam.
What's up, boys?
Thanks
Wake
for
up,
having us.
people. We're here,
Yeah.
man. Mr. Martini, Steele Nazz is the best podcast in the world.
Hey,
Yeah.
What a hype up right there. What a hype up right
You
there.
heard it.
number one podcast in the world. That's what Showtime.
Yeah,
likes to say.
that's what I always like to say. It's not faking it till you make it, but someone's got to be number one. Might as well be us. You know,
Someone's gotta do
number
it.
one podcast
You're
in
in
the
first,
world.
you're last, buddy, right?
That's right.
You're right.
Yeah, we just had the martini competition. I got scared there for a second. You guys almost had me.
Listen,
I-
you
I-
got-
You
we got
took the
smoked.
reins. You took the reins. Steele Nazz is the number one Mr. Martini's maker.
so
far.
yeah, wait. So what?
They
What,
beat us in our own sport.
what,
No.
what would be my official score on that martini there?
I said if it didn't have cream, I'd give it a 9, like over a 9. If it what I gave it was an 8.6.
That's impressive.
8.6.
That's a respectable
That's
score.
8.6.
That's like very. That's pretty
And
good.
Better than
If
anywhere
you
around
ask
here.
them, I'm probably the harshest score.
Yeah,
Wow.
without a doubt.
8-6.
Without a doubt. And
I
dude,
love-
Let's get it.
honestly,
I want to get right into it. Like, what the fuck made you guys like start Mr. Martinis?
I mean, honestly,
Why'd you
man,
pick espresso martinis to be like, this is what we're gonna
That's a
do?
good question.
Well, so number one, like after COVID, we were all just like, dude, we got to get people out to restaurants again. You know what I mean? It was like a big thing for us. Like, we love supporting local business. Not to get all soapy or whatever, but it's like people are all scared to go back out to restaurants. We were starting to hit restaurants again, and we just loved espresso martinis. Like I always say, you have a meal, you get all full. Come back after that, have an espresso martini. It goes down like nothing. You don't even feel full anymore. You know what I mean? You sit there at the
Might
table.
even
you're
take a
like,
shit
oh,
after.
Oh yeah, you'll take a shit right through.
It's good coffee, real
Uh,
espresso.
That's only if it has real espresso.
If it has
Good
real
stuff.
espresso, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
you don't want one without it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I know
certainly
you guys.
not.
I know you guys are very critical on your scoring, and
Yeah.
like so you need espresso martini. Can you explain what a perfect martini is to you guys?
So
Yeah, Joe, go ahead.
it's different to all of us. Like
Yeah.
everybody has their own preference. Like to me, it's like you got the real espresso. If it has real espresso, it can get over a 7. If it doesn't have real espresso, it can't get over a 7. That's where
That's
we
the
draw
rule.
the line.
Yeah.
But my
That's the
my
word.
thing is real espresso, no cream, coffee liqueur, and just vodka, and that's it. Maybe a little simple syrup.
Yeah, and I'd say like on top of that, I mean, I do like the Baileys. I don't like a lot of Baileys. If you cream it up too much, it starts tasting like a milk bag, like we
Milk
call
bag.
it.
A yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo, you know what I mean? But no, honestly, like if it's got Kahlua is great. Bailey's, just a splash. That's what we ask for. Like if Joe goes dark on it, I go, a splash of Bailey's just to give people the contrast. Because the idea is, Portnoy or whatever goes around. He has, his pizza, but it's one guy. You know what I mean? There's other opinions out there. So with
That's a
us,
fact.
it's like, you know, it's three guys giving you kind of a circle of opinion. You know what I mean? An average of like what's going on. So we think, you know,
is it inspired from Portnoy? I mean,
Oh,
we got to
absolutely.
assume it is, right?
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
guys big like Portnoy fans or Barstool fans?
Dude,
I'm a big
honestly,
Barstool fan.
You are,
I
yeah.
am. Yeah, personally.
We
Same.
weren't though. Me and Alec, like, I mean, honestly, like my buddies love Barstool, and I'd always sit there. I'm like, why the hell do you guys sit here and watch these other dudes? Like,
Exactly.
I'm like, you know, we could be doing this. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like we could build something like this. So I mean, shout out to Portnoy. I loved the pizza reviews.
Yeah.
That was like my big thing for him that put me on at Portnoy. It's like I'm like watching this guy eating pizza. I'm like, dude, where's the best one in Mass? You know what I mean? I needed to know that. And then we were just like, dude, we're gonna start reviewing Espresso
It gets addicting.
Martini.
Like I have to watch one with dinner. Like it makes my dinner better.
Doesn't it?
Probably the same way with like drinking. Like if you were out drinking at a bar and I'd probably pull up your review and be like, whoever I'm with, like check this out. They
Right,
reviewed
yeah.
this shit.
Dude, it is. It's addicting. And now we're trying
It's
to
the
make them
quick
quick.
hitting video. Like,
Yeah.
that's what
when
makes
you
it
do
good.
that, we want you to send a review in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
See what
I
you
haven't
think.
had the balls to do one yet, but well, I don't. Yeah, I didn't
So
know
we
if you
kind
guys
of
just
talked about
accept
it.
guest
We kind of
reviews
talked
like
about it too. You guys talked about reviews. So you guys are talking about you're gonna put out an app too.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
the
yeah,
Mr.
can we talk about
Martini's
that?
app. I mean, it's going to be really just like very similar to the One Bite app in the sense like, you know, you're going to see the map of where of all the spots Mr. Martini's has rated. Then you're going to see, you know, recommendations from other people. You're going to see reviews, like live reviews, people sending in video reviews. So you'll see that on the app.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to try to get like restaurants on there and do like giveaways on the app. So if you're a member of the app, you might win a $50 gift card to Brico, $100 gift card to Brico. So we'll get, you know, restaurants involved with the app as well. And, you know, it's going to be
different
cool.
subscriptions
Yeah.
and different things to different restaurants in the group.
Right. And our events that'll be coming up. And, you know, if you're a part of the app, you know, you'll get discounts on the store, all the merch and things
you
like
guys
that.
gonna do an NFT?
You know what? We actually teased an NFT like a couple months ago. Because
I saw.
Yeah.
Well, that was like in the height of when crypto was like just.
Yeah.
Everyone was
blowing
like,
up.
I gotta make one, or
Yeah, we
I gotta
teased
make
it.
some money off.
Yeah, exactly. Like we
Like
teased
these
it.
guys.
Yeah, full send. I mean, dude,
They made one. I was like, because we bought one off an influencer, and it may not have gone so high. Whatever.
right.
I was like, I don't even know if I trust the full send dudes, but I do trust them more.
Yeah.
And their one
Metacard's
has
good.
actually been good.
Yeah, no.
So
the
I suggest
Metacard's
buying
awesome.
that. Shout out, we'll be buying it soon. I
And
think.
speaking of full sense, so I know you guys. I just saw your recent post. You guys had Bob Menery on. I
Yep.
see you guys have a bunch of these big influencers. Who are some of the ones that are influential that you guys like remember? Your favorite, like,
Yeah, like,
favorite guest on?
Well, what's funny is that every time that I don't go out
Oh,
to
yeah.
do the reviews, they meet someone that's like a celebrity. So I'm
Oh,
like, at this point, I probably should just stop
Yeah, but like,
going.
Joe,
So you
stay
get the
home.
worst FOMO of all.
Yeah,
time.
Do you track him down though? Like, do
No,
you see
no.
Menery's story and
No,
see he's at
not
work? Or
even.
you're
No,
just
absolutely
like,
not.
We were
Every-
mapped
Sorry.
out that night. Basically, like, just pushed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like, and just out of the blue, me and Liam decided to take an Uber. All of a sudden, into the city, the Uber was like super expensive. We stayed.
Yeah,
Then we were gonna go meet a girl over at Publico.
Yeah.
She had to work late. We ended up going to Hunter's. The one guy we didn't know didn't let us in.
Yeah.
Went to the place next door, and there he was.
Yeah, he was just
It
sitting
was
there.
like every little thing that could have happened.
because we try and
just
track
showed
that
up there.
motherfucker down. We want him in here. Like I'll be like, hey, he's here. Like go get him.
Yeah, because I'm always out magic. Will be like, go find him.
Yeah, dude, Bob follows our
That's
page
awesome.
now, and we send him messages. He sees it all the time. He'll like the message.
No,
so
Bob's
we'll
a good
get him in
dude.
here.
Shut up, Bob. You're gonna be in here whether or
Yeah,
not
we're
you
gonna
want
get
to be.
Menery.
That's how you gotta
And
manifest
he's a great
it, right?
guy too. He tipped my buddy like a huge tip for being in the Marines.
Yeah,
Matty Duggan.
Yeah, Matt Duggan, good friend
Yeah.
of mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
It's funny. It's like the magic of Fat Baby because I'm pretty sure that
Yeah, that's what
both
we did the
times
Bruins
like,
one.
we've like met celebrities like
Yeah,
they've been at Fat
that
Baby.
was probably my
We
favorite.
posted like 4 reviews from Fat Baby, just like every time. Yeah, check this one out. I'm pretty sure there's a different score.
We got a
every time.
guy.
Are they the one that did the Ghost Tequila?
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay, because
no.
they have
Salt
Ghost
down at
Tequila.
Plymouth.
Oh, Salt down Plymouth. So, what were your favorite martinis to date so far?
Oh yeah.
So I would
Good
say number one. I mean, when people ask us in Boston, we usually say Brico.
You say Brico.
Yeah, well, you do too, though. You like Brico.
I just bandwagon.
Rico's North End.
I'm a
yes.
huge Brico
North
fan.
End, yeah.
I mean,
I've taken you there before.
Glenn
Would-
is. I have to say, Glenn is one of the better bartenders in the world.
in
so-
Boston.
Glenn?
easily.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Ask
Shout
for-
out Glenn.
if you- yeah.
That's a huge fucking
Yeah,
compliment.
if you go to
right there.
Brico, ask for
We-
Glenn.
We wanted to do like a 30 for 30 on Glenn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like
You should.
like a full
Working
30
on
for 30.
That's
We could help
impressive
out with
stat.
that.
Yeah, we would love to
We
do
do some
that.
crazy
I gotta
videos
meet Glenn
here.
because like I've only been bartending 2 months. I'm not gonna say I'm good by any means, but
I
I,
mean, I
want to
just
learn.
had your
If I'm gonna
drink
learn
of
from
worse.
someone, it's got to be
Not
from
all
Glenn.
four.
Well, you were
100%.
you were at 4.
Like, I've never met somebody who's ever said they deserve a 30 for 30 as a bartender. That's fucking cool.
He's won like
Yeah,
like
dude, he's an
champions.
National
Oh, does he
Espresso
do like
Martini.
does he do the flare competition as well? When
I
they
have
flip
no
the
idea.
bottle and shit.
Oh,
He's
I'm
not all
sure.
about that, man. But what I like about Brico is every time we send someone there, they're like, "Yo, this was the best." Like,
Yeah.
you know, so they're just consistent. You know,
Exactly.
You go into places and we tell them like, you know, we never say it's Mr. Martini. It's like the Phantom Gourmet, right? It's like we come in like hoodies and just dress like this. They treat us like shit or whatever. Next thing you know, we're doing a review. We're asking the manager. Once we get the drink, we tell them what's going on. You know, and they're all like, "Oh, wait, let us make a new one for you." We're like, "Nope, this is how
Yeah.
everybody's gonna get it." You know,
Exactly.
so
The worst one we ever got that they tried flipping it on us and making us redo it was what was it? In the Seaport.
Are we putting restaurants on blast right now?
We can.
Let's
yeah,
go.
for
Just
sure.
do it.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Sure.
Tear
That's what we
apart.
do.
Yeah.
We're honest guys.
I
If-
love
If
that.
you didn't have honesty, you guys would have no reputation. You know
What's
what I
Hill?
mean?
No, we drove by it the other day.
The W?
No, it had a W on it, and they redid the
Oh,
W.
Warden Hall.
Warden Hall, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Seaport.
were trying to trick. They gave us a very lazy martini, and they tried bringing out a new one and trying to comp it and make us
Hell
do
no.
a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
video, and we were like not having it.
Yeah.
See, I don't
exactly.
care what you do. I just like people that do their jobs right.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter what you do.
Don't
Someone
really-
that does their job well, I'm always like, dude, good fucking job. Like,
Absolutely.
Right.
Like you have to have passion for it. Even when we were talking before, like even with you guys and your page, your website, like your vision, your ideas, like your future plans, like I can see the passion in your eyes, and that's why like people connect with you. That's why people relate with you because like
Absolutely.
you're honestly down to earth, and that's the same thing. You have to give honest reviews because other than that, if you're hyping a place up and they know it's
Absolutely.
bullshit, like I was gonna bring you to a couple places that are local around here, and I was like, I don't want them coming here because I'm telling you, it's like a 3.1 on
yeah,
your
right,
guys'
right.
scale.
But it'll be
no
funny.
espresso, yeah,
Yeah.
out the chap. I know it would be
That's
funny.
what I wanted to ask. What is the vibe like when you bash a place?
It's
a little
funny.
awkward.
Like,
I-
what?
Yeah.
Also, like, how do you tell them that you're coming in, or do
No,
you just
absolutely
you
not.
roll in,
Roll
and then
in.
if you like shit on their fucking espresso right in front of the bartender or the
we've done
what do
Dude,
they do?
I just did it to an owner last week at this place called The Vintage. He's sitting there like with us the whole time. He's like, "You guys are so cool. Let me know if you need anything." I just pressed fresh espresso into all these drinks. And I'm sitting there in the review and I'm like, this is not real espresso. I'm like drinking it. I'm like, this is just like, you know, I think I gave it like a 5.1. I think the highest score was like a 6. And we go to the guy, he's like, "So how was it?" You know, he's like waiting outside the door for us after we finished. And I'm like, "Dude, to be honest with you, it was not good." And he was just like, you know, he sat there for a minute. He's like, "It wasn't good." I'm like, "No." He's like, I pressed the fresh espresso. And I felt terrible. I'm like,
John Taffer would have shut that place down.
he blew it. You know what I mean?
That's tough.
yeah,
It's
it
a little
sucks,
awkward,
you know?
but it's like you got to do it.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is
we
what
got to
it
give
is.
what the people want. you
Right,
know?
right.
That's our biggest thing. Is like
Well, we
that's
never
why we
bashed
don't
the
go.
restaurant though.
That's why we
You
don't
can't
go
lie.
into places and say that we're Mr. Martinis because we want to get it to like how everybody else will get it.
Exactly.
And
Right.
because if we go there and say, "Hey, we're Mr. Martinis," and get it specialty make for us, then it's just like
Yeah.
So I got a quick question. So when
Yeah,
did it
yeah.
become like contagious for you guys to go in there with confidence and really just like either wreck them or like high praise them of
Right off
just
the
you know
bat.
we're going in there and you know we're
Yeah.
gonna start either drama or praise to yourself. So right
Right.
off the bat.
Honestly,
Yeah.
right off the bat, like we were
Yeah.
all just like, dude, right away. I mean, we started at Alba in Quincy. That was our first review.
Great espresso
And
martini.
right
Great
after that,
espresso martini.
We just went right across the street and we
To,
just had it. The Fat Cat.
Fat Cat, we slammed
Slammed him.
So we went
Oh.
from like a 8-9, I think we gave Alba, like our first review ever. You know, me and Alec, I'm like, here we are testing these things out. This is what we're gonna be doing. Next thing you know, we gave it 8-9. We go across the Fat Cat. The guy's telling us put on the mask while we're drinking the goddamn.
The place
espresso
has
martini.
rats, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
The
place.
old-
I'm
me
done with
too.
that
Yeah.
place.
You guys
too.
should have gone to
Moving
the old
across
fat
street,
cat.
It used to be phenomenal.
I
now
know
it's terrible.
the
Now
mac
it's
and
terrible.
cheese.
Yeah.
It used to be known for it.
Yeah,
it used to
it's
be
incredible.
great. You know,
The
and now
fat
it's
cat's
like,
dead.
yeah, it's
Dead.
That was
dead.
better when
Especially
it was
after
stadium,
this.
too,
Just
right?
added
That's
them.
what it was called.
The stadium, yeah, that was
they had all the
rocking.
pool
That was
tables in
rocking.
the
Yeah,
back.
stadium.
Mozzarella
Yeah.
sticks, great stuff.
Stadium
Oh,
used to do
couple of
50,
wings.
25-cent wings too, like when we were still in middle school. It's been
Yeah.
there for a while. So we'd go in there and terrorize the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
place.
Oh,
Like,
man.
yeah, we'll have 8,000 wings. They're like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. And then just literally get on our bikes and fucking drive away. Like,
So
yeah.
you guys are way Weymouth guys, right?
Yeah,
So
Weymouth, Mass,
what's the top espresso martini in Weymouth? That's a big one.
Oh,
That's a great
gosh.
question, man. I think the best one we've ever come across in Weymouth might be the Venetian.
I think so.
You know what I mean? The highest score in Weymouth. I mean,
Honestly,
what
Weymouth
else is
sucks
great.
for
Yeah,
us.
no, I would think it was like in
Yeah.
the middle tier there, but
Yeah, like
Yeah.
probably either Venetian or you know who had a decent one was Grill 151, that new
that's
spot.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Shout out there.
But
I want to try that place.
'Cause
My
Not
aunt was
bad.
also like
Yeah.
the waitress. So.
Yeah,
I'll bring
Little
bring
vibes.
it up. So I have a friend who's a waitress at the 4th and Cherry, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys were there.
They didn't
And
slam that.
Sucks.
And you,
Oh, well,
I
never
don't think
mind.
you guys slammed it too hard, but
No,
she was
no.
just like, because you guys came in hot and she was
Right.
just like uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure a lot of people get that, but what
Oh,
was your
everybody.
experience there? I mean, you guys are no filter, so let it rip.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
4th and Cherry is cool, man. It's funny. They started telling us that there's a curse on that spot in
Yeah,
the landing,
100%
that businesses,
does.
a
Oh, yeah.
restaurant can't last there longer than 3 years. So right off the rip, and I live in the landing. I'm right there. So I'm sitting there going, oh, man, this is going to be terrible. You know what
It's
I
just
mean?
the vibe in
You
there
know,
is just like
Oh, it's tough. It's awful.
It's all
They
over
got
the
Netflix
place.
on the TVs.
Right.
It's
I already
bad.
know what can
Netflix.
survive there. Chipotle.
Oh, 100%.
There was a restaurant killer across on Newport Ave in Quincy. There was like 14 restaurants in like 4 years times that were just in and out. As soon as they put a Chipotle there, right on Newport.
Oh, Chipotle.
It's
nailed.
literally
It was
been there
some
for
root
like
beer stand before.
Yeah, no, it was like 20 different restaurants, and then as soon as they put a Chipotle there, lockdown.
Slap.
Place is slammed
Slap.
all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Chipotle.
Especially in
but-
the landing. Like the landing's like up and coming right
Exactly,
now.
Yeah.
especially with all those new apartment buildings right there and
Exactly.
stuff.
Have you done those? Yeah,
Yeah,
you've definitely done the
Pave's-
River Shed. The River
Pave's
Shed's how
River
I've
Shed,
heard
that's-
about you guys because
We did
they
the
people
Force
were
One.
also like, yeah, these guys just came in, they're reviewing. They thought it was weird. I was like, I'm following them. Like, I'm curious when people are doing weird shit.
Right,
Like
right.
people, it's ruffling feathers. I'm
Yeah,
like, good.
absolutely. You know what I
You didn't
mean?
fucking like them. And, like, what do you give a fuck? And they came in and drank an espresso
And
and
we stand
made a
up,
video.
You know, like,
No.
And the guitar guy loved you. He
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
bash you.
bro.
It was patrons. I was
So,
like, you
like-
guys just don't get it.
yeah,
So
right.
like, and the thing with us too is we never bash the food. We never bash the place. Just
Yeah,
the
right.
drink.
Right.
We don't want restaurants going like not getting customers or
Yeah,
something.
exactly,
We just
right.
want them to know they have a bad drink.
Yeah.
There's been a couple places where like
And I think that's fair.
Fuck
huh?
the people.
If you were
Fuck
going,
the
you're never going to go
place.
somewhere for just an espresso martini, but because of you guys, you might go there.
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
espresso.
No, dude, actually, a lot of people.
You might
have.
stay away. You might stay away.
These keys.
what's that?
Keep going.
Keep
We
going.
got some
Wait,
keys.
We
No,
got
but a
we
lot
got
of-
missing keys
A
on the
lot of
list.
people have like hit us up and be like, "Yo, I went here because you guys." Like, you know
Yep.
what I mean? Like, you guys showed
That's
us.
why
a
I
spot,
could
you
see
know?
the app. Oh my Jesus!
Like,
All
I knew
right,
that was it. too.
Showtime. I knew they were in
Little
Showtime.
jingle.
Shout out to Justin.
See you later, Justin.
Shout out to
See you,
Justin.
Does a
What do
great
you guys
job.
think of Justin? The,
Oh, he's
the
the
head
man.
is the head of Hedge better.
He's
absolute
the man,
visionary.
Yeah,
I love him.
seriously. He's gonna
a-
take this whole thing.
He's
you
David
know?
Portnoy 2.0.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. He's taking this
Absolutely.
thing to the moon. No
Big
doubt.
things going on.
Speaking of things to the moon, where do you guys like? How far do you guys want to go with this shit? Like, what's the goal?
Yeah, man.
What's the overall goal?
I would say our biggest goal is to be the #1 cocktail company in the world,
Ooh.
Mr. Martinis.
Mhm.
And really the way we'll do it is we'll break in with espresso martinis. It's the biggest drink right now in the Northeast. We put out this map. It's like all the Northeast is espresso martini, the
Mhm.
most popular cocktail.
Miami too.
More than JMO Gingers, more than
Miami,
anything
yeah.
you
Wow.
would think. You know, so they made a huge resurgence. And our biggest goal really is, as soon as we get the brand out there, people know that we're like reviewers. It's going to be like some Gordon Ramsay, some Guy Fieri stuff where
Love
we still
that.
got the show. People trust our brand. They trust, that we know a good espresso martini. We know good cocktails. Then when you start opening up Mr. Martini's cocktail lounges all over the biggest cities in America, we make them swanky. We go to all these
Supper clubs.
summer clubs. We got
Supper.
supper, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we got,
I feel like that'd be like
Wait.
like
What's a
speakeasy.
supper club?
yeah, I
A
don't even
supper
know.
club? It's
I don't
like
know.
when you got like a stage with music, you go there, very fancy, very small, very
Yeah.
Swanky?
quaint.
Yeah,
Swanky.
swanky.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of swag.
Like in Goodfellas, like in Goodfellas when you walk through the back door. Yeah, Copacabana.
That's the dream
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Have those all over the country.
That's
Yeah,
why we call him
exactly.
the Don.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
I
how about like a
respect that.
Mr. Martini like
Well,
kit?
So yeah, the
Whoa.
kit's big too. Like we thought about Mr. Martini's canned cocktails. But one of our biggest things right now is just like, dude, like no one wants to have a martini out of a can.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say that doesn't exist. That's a little interesting. I wonder.
Yeah.
Do you think that could
Well,
even be
there-
good?
No, it does exist. People,
Yeah, it
brands have
does?
sent
Yeah,
us.
in Australia.
Yeah,
They
brands
hit
have
us up,
sent us.
too.
Really?
Someone
Yeah.
local is actually. Gonna
Oh
be
yeah, we
pushing
never
one out
reviewed
soon.
those.
No, we
and
didn't.
would be one of our biggest competitors. But,
Yeah, Mr. Black Spirits.
Dolce?
Yeah.
Brico.
Oh, Brico's gonna come out with their own, and actually they backed out of our Espresso Martini showdown. And honestly, I love Joey there and everybody, but I think they're a little nervous about losing.
Tell us about that. That's your new big thing coming up, right?
Yeah. So
You got
we got this event coming up June 2nd. It's actually for charity, but we organize like 10 of the best restaurants in Boston to come together. Liberty Hotel to basically have their best
spot.
bartender. Yeah, great spot. They're gonna have tables set up. They're gonna be making espressos all night. We got about 150 people gonna come, and we're gonna get a survey monkey on everybody's phone. You walk in, you're just gonna scan and go to each table and be like, that was a 8, that was a 9, and at the end of the night, we'll see which one was the best. And
a little bit of like what we did tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
But on a better scale.
Better scale.
Showtime. You might have to enter.
Says who?
You might have to enter into this.
Yeah. No, seriously, you might have to.
You're not.
I just want to be the first bartender hired at that swanky supper club. That's it. You know,
Take a job
my
at the bar
skills.
for a week and then quit. Like after the then you just work there for a week.
You're like, how are you already the manager? I got an upgrade.
Craig's here.
Yeah, I know a guy. But no, it's gonna be a good night. Like charity event. All the tickets.
Still available.
Tickets still available. They're actually going quick though.
Yeah.
Where can you find those?
On our website,
Okay.
MrMartinis.com.
Easy enough.
Easy enough, right? Yeah, link on the Instagram.
You guys have merch up there too?
We got merch right now. We just have a T-shirt up there. This one here, the classic. Alex get a little dandruff
He's
on it.
aren't out yet.
You know what I mean?
What is this one right there?
This is an old one too. This is an old version.
I like that one. I like the girl
I
on it.
want to get you guys' thoughts on the two logos.
I was
we
gonna
got,
say
so like this is like the classico, and then we got the little.
Yeah, you got to go pin up girl. That's
I like them both. This one.
I agree though. That's the swanky style.
That one you walk around.
That's the work
It looks
shirt.
kind of like you're getting out of like work, like a bar.
Right,
Kinda
exactly.
So that kind of is.
That should be an employee shirt.
This one's you know the brand. You're in the gang.
This one should be on a tank top
There's one even
for the
better.
summertime. You know what I mean? Yeah.
100%.
I like the hats though. The
Yeah,
maroon's
don't you
nice.
guys have hats coming out to the
Yep.
website soon?
Yep,
Got
we
some
got
great
some hats
hats.
A
coming
lot of
out.
different things
So-
actually.
Did we get this question off? When do you guys launch? What year, month?
So actually,
Quarantine.
This is where we're coming
May,
up on
May 14th last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Also,
not even
what
a
do you-
year.
What are your backgrounds? Like what?
So yeah, go Joe. You start us up.
I mean, with Weymouth, but other than that, like I work.
Weymouth
I work in
degenerates?
IT. So that's what I do. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Boring.
it's not gonna be boring when we have the app. I'll tell you that.
Al,
I
why
already
don't
started
you
the
tell me what you
database
do?
and everything.
So me, I own a restaurant currently in
Okay.
Stoughton. It's Backstreet Grill and Tavern. Before that, I was doing sales for a long time, and we're actually just about to sell it. Cashing out, and we're doing this full time.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
There we go.
I like that.
Cashed out of it.
What do you call yourself? What's your nickname?
Silo on the
Dawn.
Dawn.
So that's a
Hey,
so
look at
that's
all
still
these-
on the Don move right
You know what I
there.
mean?
I'm cat. Fuck my restaurant. I'm going all in. Martinis. I respect that, bro.
Yeah,
You're gonna. Seriously, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
move.
Yeah, he's the heartthrob of.
No
the
offense to
Martini
Stoughton,
crew.
but
Yeah.
fuck Stoughton.
Yeah, Stoughton stocks. You know what I mean?
Unless it's Alex's. Shout out to Alex's.
Alex is
I
a
bet they gotta
trash
go.
bag too.
You guys should go there for a
Alex's.
martini.
That was your competition, isn't it?
Yeah, Alex's was.
Yeah, that's a nice
You
restaurant.
wait. You want
I
to?
mean-
No, Alex is a strip club.
I was about to say,
Oh,
isn't that
is
a
it?
strip club?
Yeah,
You ever been to the last shot? Yeah, I was gonna say you guys eat there. I
they
did.
do-
I was about to say the wings are bomb, right? The wings are bomb.
What were
I'm
we eating?
thinking we do the review there.
If they do espresso martinis there, we got to do it.
Yeah.
That's my
So,
whole.
yeah, that was what I was gonna
That's
say.
where we go next.
That's what I was gonna say. Would you guys ever do like a parody where you guys like try to look for like the worst espresso martini
Yeah.
and like did like a strip club?
Oh, the Irish pub.
Yeah,
No
any
offense.
pub.
Yeah.
The Irish pub is our home. It's literally called that. I'm not calling it like the Irish. It's called the Irish pub. I don't. They'll make you one. It will be terrible. You'll trash it, but
Where's
it'll be
it at?
great for us, right in Quincy.
Oh,
I think we
really?
did
Local.
that.
Oh, I know where it is.
We went there.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
on. You haven't. It's across
we did
from
go there.
Assembly. You have been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have been.
There's no way you went to the Irish pub for
No,
an
we did.
for an
We had a
espresso.
dartboard on the side.
They brought.
Yeah,
Yeah, it says
Yep.
parking in rear on the
Yep.
front.
Yeah.
Cute, like it's got a wooden door and you go both ways.
Yep.
Little bar right here.
Yeah,
Bar.
exactly. Shotgun
that's
style?
the place if you
Yeah.
ask for espresso
You did a review in
martini,
there?
They'll just give you a Bud Light and tell you to shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't post it because it was that bad.
Yeah.
It was
I think
that
we were
bad.
so drunk we just didn't do it.
No, yeah, we spared.
That's a good question. Do you guys get fucked up while you're doing this?
So
how many do you bang out in
So
a
you
night?
said in the
What's
beginning,
the
in
highest
the
number of like doing it in a day?
well, in the
Dude,
beginning of your
honestly,
career, you said you guys are going way too
One
hard.
day did 14.
Yeah, we did 14.
Bro,
My.
And you
No
were
wonder,
probably-
you,
you
no
were
wonder
probably
you're on a
drinking
water
more
fast.
in between them.
At the end of the night, he's pouring the espresso martini on me. He's smashing a
good
glass on his
content.
own head.
Yeah.
It was
So
ridiculous.
that's our thing is we need to get more content live.
right,
Yeah.
right.
We need to have a photographer, videographer around us all the time. We got to start vlogging more.
Yeah, we want
Do you
more,
have a
like,
video
behind the
guy?
scenes. Not like steady.
Yeah.
We do bring our buddies out to do stuff, but we don't have a steady when we're looking for it. But
Sometimes we'll just do it ourselves.
The only good vlog we've had is the Nantucket day.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that was what it
we
did.
ripped up Nantucket pretty good. We still got more spots to do out there too.
You
Nantucket
got
was
spots.
fire.
You
got
could do this
Brent
for fucking
and
ever.
Nantucket.
I know.
Let's be honest. Like,
I was
it's the
like,
same thing
yeah.
with Portnoy. There's gonna be pizza for him to eat forever.
I was actually like
New
scrolling through your
restaurants coming
content. I was like, holy shit, these guys.
They've done a
drink
lot. They
so
do it. They
many espresso
they're out
martinis.
every day.
At the start of it, like we were going like Sunday to Sunday drinking espresso martinis like
Yeah.
every single day, and then after like I think like a month, we were like, all right,
I
we
think it was
gotta
like 2
reel it
months.
in.
That was
It's
my
hard
when
for
I
us
was
trying to-
watching you guys early days. I was like, is this sustainable? Like, how are
No.
they paying for these every time they go out? Are
Right,
they
right.
doing these every night of their lives? Like,
So we pay for most.
you
of
know,
them,
Portnoy
we
can
get-
go
we
and
get comped
eat
lot.
a slice of pizza every
Right,
day
and they'll give it
because
to
he's
him
a
for free,
millionaire. But like,
right. And that's our thing too. Is when we started this, my whole idea was like, at the beginning, I'm like, dude, this isn't even that bad of a business idea because what are we gonna do? We gotta go each get one espresso martini. That's not a lot of overhead. You know what I mean? I've done other
Not a ton.
businesses where you got to take on all these thousands of dollars of overhead before you even start making money. So I'm sitting here going, it's easy. We make the video, we buy $14 to $20 martinis. It'll be nothing. Here we are about $20,000 later.
is it that much? Well, now you're an LLC, I assume, right?
Now we're an LLC.
That's all
so-
expenses.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
So you guys are doing it right.
Yeah. So, I mean, we definitely have taken a solid chunk out of our pocket from espresso martinis. We didn't think it was going to be like that, but I was telling them earlier, we meet people in the North End who see us doing the review. Hey, what are you doing? I want to come in the next one. Or the girls are following us around being like, hey, let us in the review.
We have guys pulling us, the owners pulling us into
Yeah.
North End restaurants and give us free espressos,
Yeah.
just to shoot the shit with us
That's
because
good.
they're
That means you're making noise.
they love
You're,
us.
you're definitely making
Southeast
your
North
your account's spouting up growing pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
All
Recently.
organic too.
I know that you guys are just
Gorilla,
people are spreading your name around here.
What do you call it when we go out?
The contagion.
No, the gorilla.
Guerrilla marketing.
Oh, guerrilla marketing.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm just when the minute I get one of these things, two of these things
Oh,
down, I'm
gosh.
talking to everybody. I'm like,
Fucking
go over to that
motor
girl
mouth.
right there. You know what I mean?
Wait,
won't go over it,
especially with
no.
the platform, some of the things I tell people outside of the state are fucking the craziest things you'll
Oh,
ever
I'm
hear in your
sure, I'm
life.
sure, bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
Platform?
oh yeah. With Page better. I just
Oh,
say shit to anyone. I'm like, oh yeah, this.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, I've never
Yeah, it's
It's a
even
great
heard of that.
conversation starter.
No,
you know?
it's amazing because no one else is doing this type of stuff. So
Yeah.
same thing. If people are interested,
Yeah,
they're
when
like,
you tell
"Fuck,"
people you're a podcast, I mean,
and you guys trademarked
It
the
works.
name, you guys
Yeah.
jumped on it. You have the website, you have
Yep.
the domain, you guys literally you are Mr. Martini.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking awesome.
Exactly. No, and you guys, dude. I mean, Steele Nazz. This is the most legit setup I've seen out of anywhere in Boston. And I got buddies that do podcast, Better Earth podcast in California. And dude, this is 10 times better.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
my
mean?
buddy does Knowledge Without College.
Oh yeah, Pat Butler does Knowledge
Shout out to
Without
Pat.
College. Another buddy of ours. He's done that forever. I actually gave him the name for that. That was my
Nailed it.
thing.
Yeah.
Hope they
Good
give you
shit.
some coin.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
know.
hey,
It's all
great
about-
name, great
Yeah.
name.
He's still looking for royalties. On that.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say, where's your
One of
money?
these days. One of
Dude,
these
I know.
days.
And dude, the thing with
He's
Pat
like
is,
the IRS. He's coming back for more.
yeah, dude, the thing with Pat is he's actually had a lot of guests from Joe Rogan because he's out in LA. So any low kind of level guy Joe will have on, he'll email, and dude, he's had a couple pretty interesting guests. You know,
Let's
So-
do a collab. Let's have him on
Yeah.
for a Zoom call.
absolutely.
Or should we do an
Later on.
LA trip? We'll go out there and
you
we'll see
guys
him.
should just just do a podcast.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Come here and fucking record.
I
You're
know.
local
Get you
enough.
guys in.
I
Yeah.
know.
Legit. I don't know
absolutely.
if you got that set up in the new office. Shout out to you guys for doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, we can
You're
help
You're
you
moving
out.
up. You're
Make
moving
you
up.
s-
You-
make
those
you a
are the
spot.
little things you got to do
Yeah,
to
for
make it
sure.
more legit.
Nah, dude, we'd love to do a pod. I mean, we at first were like, dude, people are probably fucking sick of us. Talking. You know what I mean? Like, you see us every day on your Instagram. Wake up, people. You're like,
wake up.
We would. Yeah. You know?
Hey, if they're still watching, that means they fuck with you. Unless they really are there for the martinis, they
Right.
kind of have to fuck with you.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is we just switched over to doing like
The reels.
the reels because like everyone's saying like, dude,
We're putting
you know,
out 10-minute
They
videos.
were
Reels
long.
are blown
I
up.
liked your new
Hammered.
style. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, and dude, we had this old guy.
The old ones were like 6 minutes long.
Oh,
He was
my
like,
God.
"All right, let's get to the
like-
score."
you're like blacked
what is,
out.
Like, what is the score?
Hammered.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, you guys are funny on
Yeah,
camera together.
yeah.
You're a funny crew.
Yeah, and you never know what's gonna happen. It's like we've had a lot of situations similar to Portnoy where like people in the streets are just jumping in the review, and it's like funny.
That's
as
what you
hell and
want.
shit,
That is
you know?
what you want.
Actually,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking about we should put a best of Mr. Martini's first year.
Oh,
video
100%. Yeah,
Just
that's a
absolute
great
shit
idea.
show video clip.
Whoever the editor is, get to cranking that.
Yeah.
Crank
That's
that
him.
up. You're the editor guy.
Get it together.
Actually, we
I'm
we might have our first social media manager
Oh yeah.
within the next couple weeks. So
Yeah.
shout out to Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole's great at doing TikTok and Reels. She actually works with my girlfriend Anna, who's like a huge musician around here right now. So we've been helping her. Like it's kind of all working. Like Anna's getting into like Hunters and Selfie, like The Point and Faneuil Hall, and she's been crushing it too. And like it's kind of simultaneous. Like we're in the restaurant, we're like, hey, we should get Anna Young in here to do live music. You know, we'll do the martini thing. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's just building up like a
beautiful.
crew. Like you
Yeah,
said.
it's
beautiful.
It's all about building the community around here in
Teamwork.
Boston,
Yeah.
like all trying to help each other out. And
Yeah,
just
man.
build the network.
Boston needs that. It's like no, I always would say. I mean, I used to make music. I'm like, no one makes music out of here. Aerosmith was probably the last great
Mouthy.
thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
Sammy
shout out.
Adams.
Shout out,
Sammy
Paved.
Adams.
Don't forget your
Sammy
pop
Adams.
shirt.
What does he used to say? I'm in that gang.
Millie's is coming
Millie's,
up.
man. Millie's cousin.
Millie's.
Shout out
Yeah.
Glasshouse.
Join a
Our boy
Lucas.
Glasshouse.
Worcester's too far from me, but that's all right.
And
Mike
I got
DeAndrea.
Yeah.
Glasshouse.
Yeah,
I
Glass
got
House.
Glasshouse. I know that kid. Shout out to
Shout out him.
Marky Picasso. Picasso, they call him. Weymouth kid. I got to shout out Weymouth rapper. You know what I mean?
Also, shout out Captain from Southie because he actually wrote one of the kids from Southie that I think he used to work at Fat Baby, but he wrote the Scramble podcast, one of our podcasts here.
Gotcha.
He wrote the intro for them,
Oh, that's
Oh,
and it's fucking nasty. Like I'm like, oh shit! Like I want one for Steele Nazz now. Like maybe we'll have him write one up for Mr. Martini too. So before we'll do like a quick
I
little
love
intro outro.
Dude, so where'd you guys come up with Steele Nazz? Is that one of your last names?
So
Yeah,
these-
so I'm
these
Naz,
are-
he's Steele.
That's Steele and Naz.
Nazz.
So a little origin
I love
of
the name.
Felga
so like
Maz.
close to it'll be 3 years in September now. We all kind of collabed, and we actually used to be another production place, but we came here probably like last year, and then we started like getting a couple guests, and then it really started building itself up. We got like Johnny Dame and the Bruins, Jeremy
Nice.
Swayman, so it's kind of been we just have a lot of fun with it, you know. That's
That
kind of
dude,
the
you
end of
guys
the
got a
day.
great
Yeah.
thing going, man.
It's cool.
How many
Yeah.
guests? Like how many big guests have you guys had? Like
probably 50.
Well, we're on. This is episode 78.
78.
So I'd
Yeah.
say like consistently for episodes of interviews, like
We're the household name for Lights Out Lang, if
And-
that's big enough
yeah,
for you.
exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Lights Out Lang's been on here 7. He comes on every time he wins.
After all of his wins, he comes on, so we'll have him in
That's
like 2
awesome.
weeks.
Nice.
He'll be right back.
Basically, we might be the household podcast for like the next Jake Paul. He might get there.
right.
Like,
Dude,
100%.
Lights Out Lang's a maniac.
yeah.
Oh, he
Shout
is,
out
man.
him.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Big fight May 20th. Big dick booty daddy. He's fighting.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Disrespectful.
That's his
fuck.
name is ridiculous.
He says he's gonna fuck Bobby's wife, my ass. We're coming
Oh,
down. We're
wow.
gonna kill you, brother.
What
Sorry,
is
Bobby's
Greg is
good
like-
dude. Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Gotta get Bobby Lang in here then.
Yeah.
From Braintree.
Oh, he
Oh,
recorded.
he
He's
has
got a
a podcast
podcast
here.
here.
He's
He's
got
got
a
some
podcast.
more to
Bobby
look.
Lang,
That's
really?
what I was
Yeah,
just
that-
saying.
The
that-
stars
I'm out to lunch.
record right in this
That's what I was
studio.
saying. The Tail of the Tape podcast where we talk about fighting for 10 minutes and then just like talk about random shit.
Yeah.
That's the one that Bobby's on. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's always a good time.
That's
Kid's an
unreal.
animal.
It's a good listen.
I see him at the gym all the time.
Yeah, where do you go, Bayshore?
Bayshore.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
See, I'm in high school. I go to Fit Factory. You're at college at Bayshore. I don't know if I can graduate yet.
Johnny Damon did
You'll
win
get
our
there,
guest.
Greg.
Johnny
We'll get
Damon
me
won
there.
guest of the year for us.
Don't slip on a needle. Over
We
there.
gave him.
I think I want to. That's why I want to graduate.
We gave Johnny Damon a call for guest of the year. He was on a date with his wife. He left the restaurant
It was
because
his
it was too
anniversary
noisy.
dinner.
It was his
Anniversary dinner.
anniversary dinner. He left the restaurant to take a FaceTime with us.
No
That is-
way.
Shout out to him.
Dude, shout out Johnny Damon, absolute legend.
He's a real one.
Legend.
My mother used to go every time Johnny would hit any sort of blast out of the park. She'd be like, he'd be running, go Johnny, go go go. That's all I remember. as a
Best
kid.
ass of the league, right?
Yeah.
That's in the league.
Great
Shout
stuff.
out
Thanks.
Johnny.
Yeah.
He'd
Well,
love
what
that.
are we thinking? So, are we going to do a review right now? I got a movie time for that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
That's right.
Yeah, I
That's
got to
tonight.
do that.
Dude, absolutely. Let's definitely
Let's go
rip
grab
a
one real
review.
quick.
Let's
Yeah.
go rip one.
Hey, thanks
Have
for
you
coming.
guys done Southside Tavern up the street?
I was just
Play
saying,
sucks.
that's
Play
our-
sucks.
Yeah.
Play sucks.
Yeah, I know. We shouldn't.
Hey, we'll find a place. You'll see it up online today. I just want to say thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. This is a
Awesome
blast.
spot, man.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
hey,
I'm
anytime you guys need us back, man, we'd be more than happy to.
Hey,
You know
can
what I
we
mean?
close? Can we close it up with a wake up
I was
on
about to
three?
say, wake the fuck up.
All right, wake the fuck up. All right, ready?
One,
1,
two,
2,
three.
3.
Wake the fuck up, people!
Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
We're back at it again.
2022 is here. Do you have your resolution? Here's an idea. Make your way down to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance located in Braintree, Mass. Owned and operated by Coach Craig Kelly, you can be assured you are getting the best training around. Whether looking to improve your health or gain a slight edge on your competition, this is the gym for you. Group fitness classes as well as personalized one-on-one training are both available. Make sure to visit slightedgefit.com as well as follow them on Instagram at Slight Edge Fitness and set up a consultation today. It's time to get fit, so let it rip.
Sliding out of the martinis, getting right down to Boston sports. Big time around this time of year. You got playoff hockey and playoff basketball going on. I'll start on the brighter note tonight as the Boston Celtics tied things up 1-1 Monday night, was it? Or Tuesday night?
Yep, Tuesday
Night with a 109-86 game. Takes right out of the gate. Probably played their worst game of the year Sunday afternoon. You know, I think a 1 o'clock game just really wasn't for them, and I think that they had their worst shooting game of the year. And then Jaylen Brown comes back with 25 points in the first half. Really set a statement going out there, dropping 65 points in the first half, putting Milwaukee on their toes, making Giannis have to beat them, and absolutely piecing up Grayson Allen. Probably the best part
Oh yeah,
of the
fuck
whole
that
time.
guy. Absolutely. I mean, that first half might have been the best half anyone's had against the Bucks in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Like that was just a complete domination of a team that never gets dominated.
And for I love the pregame there, TNT, like Charles Barkley, Shaq, like
hilarious.
they kick ass. Charles Barkley said pregame, he's like, I don't think the Celtics are gonna win a game. And then the Celtics did what they
Massacre.
did. Took care of business. It was a
That's what
massacre.
happens.
It
So
came out firing.
Yeah, he's a fucking,
absolutely
fucking
firing.
Yeah.
it's good to see a team like that really bounce back because they've been playing when they play their best basketball, that's what happens. I think they have a chance to win the title. I think they have a chance to, Jimmy not to get his milk on him. But going forward, going into Milwaukee, it's going to be, exciting to go in there, but also a hostile environment to where.
Oh yeah, that place is fucking crazy.
You're playing the defending champions.
They
You're
get
playing
nuts over in
probably,
Milwaukee.
if not the best player in the NBA right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brook Lopez has been terrific for this. And how about on the other fact of Giannis's brother? They straight up called his brother
That was so funny.
a cheerleader.
They call
Called his who or what?
Brother, a
What?
cheerleader, like he doesn't play. So they call him he's like always up and like ready for him. Call him a cheerleader on like live air.
And they doubled down on it. Like they were like, listen, like I'm sorry for calling him a cheerleader. He's not just a cheerleader for Giannis. He's a cheerleader for the whole team. Like they like doubled
Is he
down.
on the
Yeah.
team though?
yeah, barely, but like he's on the team.
Yeah, like I mean, he's on the team as much as I'm on the Celtics, pretty much.
Yeah, he played 2 more minutes than any of us
That's
did last night,
insulting.
the other night.
That's almost worse
Yeah.
than calling him a cheerleader. I think.
Well, yeah, I can insult him. I'm not on fucking.
Fair. That's
Another
true.
take two. Drew Holiday is one of the best point guards in the NBA. He was just anyone down low. He was just manhandling. He's a tough dude.
I think the
He's thick.
Yeah, he got that.
I think the craziest thing is like seeing Giannis like hit like full speed and just like run into Grant Williams and be like stopped. Like that shit's crazy. Like to do that to that fucking guy is insane.
Think how far that guy's been able to come. Like I said this maybe last week or week before. He's what the Celtics wanted Semi Ojeleye to be, but Semi could never get to that level. Grant Williams has hit open 3-pointers. The cold-hearted guy in the league doesn't even want to go in the paint right now.
Yeah, he's horrifying.
I say as Jaylen Brown had a great game. I couldn't tell who had a better game, him or Grant Williams. Like Grant Williams, I think ended up with like 21 points.
Yeah.
But he was their safe haven with Defensive Player of the Year out. Shout out to that big lock when you go in the South Bay Center there. Now they have it.
Yeah,
and Marcus
that's-
Smart. So
shout out.
he stepped up.
That's awesome.
He
I
stepped
haven't
up
seen
there.
You didn't see the tweet?
I did. No.
What I didn't know was the lock wasn't on the building anymore. Did anyone notice that?
No.
I never noticed it was missing, but cool that they put the fucking.
What a turn of events.
They gave Marcus a little shine on it.
Yeah, going forward, they obviously took care of business in Brooklyn, but the Bucks could be a little bit different. You know, you got Aaron Rodgers courtside. You got all.
Means nothing.
Yeah, you got Milwaukee buzzing.
Smells like a win.
Are there fans gonna get in our heads? Or I said Celtics going 7.
Obviously not like this series, but like I'd love to go to like be like the Bucks like outside. That shit looks insane.
Yeah, no,
that
it looks
place
like
looks crazy.
it looks like they got the camaraderie like really together when it comes. You know, when you win a championship in any sport, it kind of changes.
Yeah.
And I think that's big for them. I'm still sticking with Celtics in 7, as I think the Celtics can really hang on and grind out with these teams like that. But I think a big factor is Jason Tatum answering the bell, and he answered the bell in the fourth quarter of the night. I know they were up 15, 20 points, ended up with 29 points, shooting 10 for 20. But that's a guy who's got to show up because Jaylen Brown's been the best player for the Celtics all playoffs long, and that's great and all, but you know, when you're Jason Tatum, when you're being compared to these guys being a top 5, top 10 player in the NBA, you're going to need this guy fucking. You saw John Morant.
Oh, yeah.
You saw John Morant the other night, 47 against
That guy's
the
awesome.
Warriors. He's the most exciting guy in the league by
That
far
guy's
right
fucking
now.
sick.
It's awesome.
That guy's amazing.
I don't think they're going to make it out of that round, but I think that's a guy who can
He
be.
doesn't strike me as like a better player than Tatum though. Like potential wise,
like definitely, like Tatum's like the
maybe
thing.
I haven't watched him enough.
The thing
other than
Tatum
these
has
crazy
is
dunks.
Tatum's an elite defender too. Like that's what he has over like a lot of
I
the other
will say
guys.
right now,
like
this is what-
offensively, they're probably like
I
the
would
same
take
thing.
Jason Tatum, but this is what John Morant has on right now. He wants everything on his shoulders.
Yeah. Once
Yeah, I mean, like Tatum's more of a team.
That's not how you
more of a
win
team
ships,
guy.
in my opinion.
No, I agree with you 100%. He's more of like a Allen Iverson type, where it's going to be me, and he is all about his team. But he's just been the last like 5 series down against the Warriors game. I watched that the other night. It was basically get out of my way. I'm going 1-on-5 on these guys, and I'm going to get buckets, and that's exactly what he did.
Big shit talker too. Love it.
I know. I like him. He's definitely AI is a good comparison, I guess, in terms of like that.
Like I'm going to shoot like 30 times.
I'm going to do these crazy crazy moves at the end of the game and like get my shot, get my layups, get my fucking dunks.
He's way
Is he
more
good
athletic.
at defense?
Oh yeah, he's an athlete through and through. What was you? Were you Celtics in 6 Steele?
I think I said 5. Still in play.
Still
I got
in play.
him in 6.
Okay,
Still in play.
so 5, 6, 7 right here.
And I
Okay.
think
Got
one
him
of
at
the
5.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. I think one of the biggest things about playing the Bucks too is getting out to a like big lead, because even though they're a championship team, they're not built to like really come from behind from a huge deficit.
Yeah,
like,
you know
they're-
what, though?
They're
They
based
have-
on like Giannis twos.
Yeah, you know what I think they should use more is Serge Ibaka is on their bench and he always kills the Celtics. I don't know. He only played like 2 minutes combined the last 2 games.
I was about to say I literally had no idea.
Yeah,
he was
Brook
on that
Lopez has kind of been that guy. But
Literally
I
didn't
think
know.
they're getting, Bobby Portis, I love him. I wish he was a Celtic. He's a killer. Wesley Matthews is a veteran defender. They have a lot of players that really, gel into a big team. But I don't know. If you're giving Grayson Allen 28, I know he's a guard, 28 minutes a game, and, Serge Ibaka's on the other end having 2. I don't know what they're doing here with, playing the guys in their strengths. Like you have the Celtics on the other hand, they're only really rolling like 7 guys. I mean 8 when you throw Smart in there. But Peyton Pritchard had to step up, had a good enough game. Derek White didn't do anything, but he still had a plus 22 plus minus there. So that clearly did something on the defensive end. And Rob Williams for me just hasn't been the same player since his injury. I'm hoping he can bounce back from that.
Yeah, a few days off.
Yeah, hopefully that can get going, and
On
I'm
to
hoping
Saturday.
Marcus is going to be able to play on Saturday, and push this series go 2-1. I think.
Philly, we need Philly to start doing a little bit of something.
Yeah,
To
Miami.
put a little obstacle in front of Miami.
Miami's going to take him down. It's
Just at least slow them down then.
yeah, it's getting hot out there. I don't know if they're going to last too much longer with Joel Embiid on the bench. Not
Yeah,
playing,
they're not.
so
Yeah, they don't stand a
they
prayer.
don't stand a prayer without him, unfortunately.
Who cares? Fuck Philly.
On the other hand, I think the Celtics just need to take for Steele's position.
Yeah, we're winning in
prediction, no.
5, so I'm not worried about it.
But if they just take 1 or 2, then it's a 3-game series and you got 2 home games. Home games mean way more than in the NHL playoffs, in my opinion, in the NBA. I just think
What do you
We're in the
it's-
NBA playoffs.
In the NBA playoffs?
It means a lot more.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Then in
That didn't
NHL.
come- yeah,
Then
that
the
didn't. That
NHL.
came out funny. I don't know.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying now.
So I think, two home. If you
Especially
go back
with them
to
being the defending champs. I mean, Milwaukee's probably not like the Garden, but that crowd.
No, the crowd
they
gets
have
nuts.
They have
It
a
gets
team to
nuts.
give a fuck about for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's tough to win in Boston Game 7. LeBron did it, but
He's pretty good.
he's pretty damn
That's just
good.
Giannis. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see
Good
where
to
this
see.
thing goes.
We'll switch it over to the more, down in the dumps team as the Boston
Tragic.
Bruins dropped a 5-2 tilt in Game 2 to the Carolina Hurricanes, who are on absolute tear right now, at least in this series. The Bruins, for me, have shown no fight at all. They are the weakest team in this Eastern Conference playoffs, with the Capitals winning on
That'd be
their away
Florida,
ice
yeah.
against the Panthers. But for the Bruins, how about out of the gate? Who's it? Lindstrom? Who's the defenseman now?
Hampus.
Hampus Lindstrom.
Yeah.
Lindstrom, whatever his last name is. He got buried
Lindholm.
Lindholm got buried last
Yeah,
night.
he
He's
got
probably
fucking
out for the series
buckled.
now. People are like, "Oh, that was not." I'm like, "No, that's a clean hit."
That
as
was a
they
very
come.
clean hit. They was just he didn't he had on a swivel. Like he just didn't see him.
Yeah,
He
it
got
just
clobbered.
seems like everything is not going the Bruins' way, and I think that just comes down to being the more gritty team. Getting more dirty goals. I mean, the Bruins outshot them both games, and I know that's take that stat with a grain of salt, but losing games by 5-1, 5-2, really shouldn't be that big of a gap there. But give Carolina credit where it's due. They came out, scored the first 3 goals last night. They scored the first 2 goals the night before. They just really clicking on all cylinders. Their goalie got hurt, so they put in the other goalie.
They just throw it on net from the point and they tip it in, and that's all you got to do. Like the second goal last night, they showed on the replay, guy shoots it from the point. Literally, all 9 other players on the ice are in front of Omar.
Yeah,
You got to clear them the fight. He couldn't see a thing. That's just you got to do
Great
something.
screening.
Yeah,
and
you got to
that's-
get
And
people.
they
the
have
fuck
our
out of the
number
way.
all year, right?
and speaking of Omar,
Yeah, they outscored us 30-4 in 5
It's
years.
a terrible matchup.
terrible matchup, but things switch in the playoffs. We've had their number for the years, but I said it going in the playoffs, but this just looks like a different team. This looks like a team with no heart, no anything, and you really miss Tuukka Rask here. I know that's completely unfair to say because Linus Ullmark has done everything he can in these first 2 games. He's come up short. They're making the switch in the Game 3, going our guy Swayman.
Well, you got to play they had 9 power plays last night.
Yeah.
9.
5-on-3. Every time I look up at the screen, it was 5-on-3, 5-on-3, 5-on-3.
What's the vibe at the pub?
Not good.
Morale was low. Morale was low.
But I can't wait to see your Game 3 pump up.
Oh, we're
Fucking-
back.
Yeah, we're going. I'm staying.
Steele's the best at just laying out a great electric. You were a little more depressed in the Game 2 video. You're they laid an egg, but whatever.
Yeah.
No.
We'll be ready tomorrow.
I don't
we'll
think
be ready.
I don't think we made predictions because the series wasn't made till last weekend.
I got the Hurricanes in 4.
I got the Hurricanes and I got the Hurricanes. No, you boom. I like
The
that.
Bees. I haven't even watched it second, but the games are wildly not close. So I can't. And I'm reading on Twitter they're getting bodied. No heart.
Body, no heart. Their penalties
The
are
fact they're
after
not
the whistle.
scoring, I'd rather them be losing in
Bruins in 7.
5-4 game or even 8 goals. Let in more
Well,
goals.
Steele
than
Nazz will
score.
be in the TD Garden tomorrow night. Us 2 right here. So I'm gonna go Hurricanes in 5. I think we get the gentleman sweep. The gentlemen are gonna
Make sure
be
the
in there.
tarps are out, boys.
Ty Anderson 98.5 tweeted last night. He was like, the last time we were down 2-0 in a series was 2011 to the Canucks in the Stanley Cup final.
We won.
Kind of won that. So I'm not. Let's go.
As a guy whose catchphrase is believe, I guess I will believe. I will
We're
believe.
not dead yet, people.
Also,
We're not dead yet.
also Trent Frederick, get the fuck off my team.
Get the fuck off the team. Oh my god, dude.
Nosek-
Forbert.
Nosek,
Never give that guy a jersey
Do you
ever
think they'll
again.
regret Swayman in Game 3 at all? Do you
No,
think
no,
he just
no,
gets?
no,
do
you
you think
gotta
he gets
switch it up.
smoked like
You gotta
fast?
switch it up. No. And you know what? I said that about basketball compared to hockey, where home ice, home court. The advantages there. It could just completely backfire on me from what I said.
I love Swayman. You know I'm a Swayman guy, but he's down 2-0 in the series, regardless of where it's being played. These guys got your number right now. If they come out fast and batter him 2 goals or 3 goals first period, I think he's hosed.
One of the funniest things last night, though, was they interviewed the coach for Carolina, and they had to put in the
Rod
third
Brind'Amour,
string.
yep.
Yeah, Rob Brind'Amour. They had to bring in the third string goalie, and they asked him. They were like, "How does the guy? How does he stay calm under pressure?" And Rob Brind'Amour was literally like, "I don't have a clue. The guy doesn't speak English." He He was literally like, I was like, I have no idea what he's saying.
I rather that than like the fresh young Swain. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to turn into a Swayman hater now. That's not right. of
No,
me.
the rest of the team has to
I just
step
feel
up. It's not
bad.
just fucking-
Yeah,
You know what, too? The comparisons, too, like in basketball, the first round, it's usually, I mean, you saw all 1 through 4 seeds, all one. Hockey's so up in the air and momentum so, I guess, graspy, would you say? Like the Hurricanes have it now, but maybe tomorrow or the next day, the Bruins take it right back. So I still say Hurricanes in 5, but do not be surprised if the Bruins take the next 2. Do not be surprised.
it's a great, yeah.
Might be,
Great
might,
thing about
might be a little
predictions.
surprised. Everyone has one. Yeah.
Everyone will be shocked if they come back
Yeah.
and win 2.
Another guy, we can just go down the list here. Like Grizzlick, like get him. He's awful too.
No, Grizzly could stay.
He's everything that they thought Torrey Krug was gonna be, but he's not even close.
Yeah, well, Torrey Krug was also like one of the arguably the best
Yeah.
offensive defensemen. fucking-
Taylor Hall has been playing. That's a bright spot. Taylor Hall's been
Dude,
playing pretty well.
I think it was the 3rd goal. Pasta just like let that guy skate in, like take the puck from him, like literally just stood there while the guy just like went around him, grabbed the puck, passed it to a guy, and they scored. Like literally did nothing.
So
it was awful.
Pasta's playing bad.
Shit.
Yeah,
and Pasta obviously like signed him
Bergeron-
forever, but like he was
Bergeron 2
playing
goals last
awful.
night. Brad Marchand, he might be in Alberta, Canada right now because I have no clue where he is.
Yeah,
I didn't see him on the
So
ice
the big
the entire
boy,
time.
the big, like legitimately.
No,
Wasn't
no.
playing?
He's just been he's been awful.
So the big players aren't playing big.
Yeah,
not getting
exactly.
it
And I think too a big thing is I think they should regret putting Pasternak on the second line. Well, why fuck with that line on first line? I've been saying it for a long time now. I would rather have one line who scores all the goals than to be more even.
Well, they went back to it last night.
Did they go back to
They
it?
put the second period. They brought like Pasta was out with Marchand and Bergeron.
Okay, I didn't see the adjustment there. So
They did
so
bounce
good
back.
adjustment. They're listening to me, which is good.
No, it didn't work.
No, whatever.
Didn't do a fucking thing. They still got pummeled.
Sometimes, you know,
We'll see what happens.
It would have been beautiful if the Celtics and
I-
Bruins both made a run.
I mean, losing
I don't
Lindholm is
see it.
just. I mean, like, I don't like, and then they almost lost McAvoy in that knee-on-knee hit, and that's like, if we
those are
lost
tough.
both of them, like that, like then I'd be like Canes in 4. If we lost both of them for the series, we would not stand a chance.
They are the underdogs here too. So like,
They were favorites going in the series.
really,
Which is nuts. They shouldn't have been.
They shouldn't have been.
that's yeah.
That's all.
They weren't the higher seed,
That's all because of history.
and they've been
That-
dominated this year by them. That's bullshit.
that is
That's
just
just
like
'cause
the
of history.
jersey.
It's 'cause
Yeah,
of
that's
history.
like the jersey. Just like
Carolina had the second best record in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. So are like people who's Florida? The Panthers playing? Are they
The Capitals up 1-0.
Are they favored?
Florida was going into the series.
I think Florida was like minus like 300
They've
in that
sucked
game.
forever, right?
Yeah, they finally got some good players, but guys who haven't been there and done that before, unless I'm missing a couple names, like Claude Giroux, great player for the Flyers, but has never really been, to the tops of the NHL playoffs.
I don't know. That team is literally like built by Sean Thornton, so like I kind of love them.
Yeah,
Like Sean Thornton like runs the Florida Panthers.
yeah. Shout
basically.
out to Jay Nazz. He was killing with them last week.
So like if the Panthers go like I'm in. Basically, all like other than the Bruins, like the winner of like the Maple Leafs Lightning series, I want to lose.
I think
That's like all I want.
I think the
hockey,
winner of
other
that
than, like,
wins
the Bruins.
plays the Avalanche in the Cup. That's my prediction, but that's
So
like
let's
an
go
easy
Lightning
prediction.
then.
No.
Let's go Colorado.
Yeah.
Let's go Colorado. Okay, so we're all in on the Celtics and we're pretty much out on the Bruins. So that was the consensus.
In 7.
That's that.
That's that.
Not fucking out.
The Patriots had a, questionable draft, but I don't want to question it. Taking a guy 29th, they trade down 29th, took a guy from UT Chattanooga and Cole Strange, sick last name. Big shout out to Kate. Good for you.
Yep,
You do what you do.
absolutely.
Offensive lineman. They said they could, like the stupid geeks, the nerds, would you say you could have got him in the second or third round or whatever, but they got him there. I think they definitely needed someone to protect Mac Jones. And then they took the fastest player in the draft with their second pick in Tyquan Thornton. People were saying, there were better receivers in that pick. I'm not going to go deep in this draft because, draft talk is just kind of, boring for me. But if a guy runs 4.2 in the 40-yard draft, the 40-yard dash, fucking take him.
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely. And like I think like one of the things is just like the Patriots draft room, as much as like they sometimes miss or stuff like that, like they're so in depth. I mean, like just look at the schools we got here. We got Northwest Missouri State University, South Dakota State, UT Chattanooga. Like They're trying to find the diamonds in the rough that just like
Bailey Zappi.
no one else
Bailey
wants.
Zappi from Western Kentucky. Joe Zappi's cousin. Big pickup.
Is that a fact?
It's definitely a fact. Back up. So I
Google it.
figure they're gonna take. He's gonna take Stidham's spot. He was like a Heisman candidate for a little bit, so that's a good pickup. They got your guy from Miami and
Derek King, baby.
undrafted.
Derek King.
So they're gonna try working on a receiver. He's like a dual threat guy. He definitely not gonna play quarterback. So I'm always comparing him to Taysom Hill, and I'm like, all right, just because they can run, they both can run, doesn't mean they're the same person.
He was on his way to be a Heisman candidate as a quarterback, but then he tore his
and
ACL.
then Miami
so-
sucked like they do every year.
No, he tore his ACL.
Okay.
Be nice.
Okay, I'll be nice. Anyone who questions Bill is an idiot. I think.
Such a typical Patriots fan.
No. All right, let me finish first. I don't think they're gonna
Don't
get.
finish. Fuck him.
I don't
You're
think
right.
they're gonna get beat because they had a bad draft. I honestly think if you look at these players and don't look at the rounds when they're taking them, I don't think it was a bad draft at all. I just think there's so much competition in the AFC right now. It's gonna be tough to contend.
I agree. Well, we got to check in on these names a couple years down the line.
Exactly.
They're not going to do shit this year to make your case good.
Our guy from
I don't think.
our guy from Pat's
Believe.
Pulpit there, who was the guy who came on the show? Remember his name?
Spagnoli?
Spagnoli. He wrote something the other day about like comparing our picks to what Mel Kiper, the hotshot draft guys would have taken. And Bill was better than them. I won't. I don't think don't have it in front of me, so I'm not going to go name by name. But from what I was hearing, I was just like, okay, Bill did better than these guys, so these guys are nerds.
Well, yeah. I mean, those guys are nerds. That's
Yeah.
like their thing. That's why they're like the draft guys.
They jerk off to that list.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know. Like that's a tough go though. Draft guy.
Yeah,
Like,
but
cause like you're wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just like nail the draft like through 7 rounds.
because it's him and McShay, and they're just not going to lose those spots till they die. I mean, like, who's going to
Yeah.
be the draft guy instead of them?
Saw McShay at JJ Foley's once. Shout out JJ Foley's.
Great
Shout out
establishment.
Pat Foley.
Patrick
Yeah,
J.
you know.
Foley.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if we're doing a laying down the law this week, but just
Oh, we
we'll
will.
just throw
We'll get
yeah.
the graphic going. We'll get the graphic going.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'll say it for you, Pat, since you told Celtics on Saturday. He's got the Celtics. That's
I
his
like that.
pick.
I like that.
Yeah, I think we gotta go. We might have to do horses.
You know what though? No, tell him to reconsider because he picked the Brooklyn every game of that series, and then he picked the Celtics last Sunday over the Bucks, and the Bucks killed them. So I think Patrick J. Foley, great law offices, great guy, but he might be jinxing the home team.
It's like me on Thursday Night Football.
We'll see. We'll see this
I'm
week.
doing good in the laying down the law picks. Thursday Night Football was brutal. I was like 4 and like fucking 11 or whatever. the hell
Yeah,
it was.
we'll move on to probably the best UFC card of the year,
Yeah.
and UFC 274. I think we got it's gonna be in Vegas. Oh no, it's in Phoenix. It's in Phoenix.
Love it.
Nice. Getting rocking. Right out of the gate, my favorite fight on the night is by far the first fight of the main card, and Donald Cowboy Cerrone against Joe from Bridgewater Lozon.
Yeah, loser walks.
Loser, I think they both should just
Like,
retire.
No, they should, yeah. But Dana White was like, the loser, this is gone.
I saw Joe Lozon fight his last fight in Boston,
Yep.
and we all thought he was going to lose. He was like a huge dog, and he kicked the guy's ass. So, me seeing everyone kick Donald Cerrone's ass, I think Joe Lozon's just the next guy in line to take care of him. I think this is going to be a nice, I thought it was going to be the one in Boston, but it just seems like he has that, it in him to keep fighting. So I'm taking Joe Lozon here over Cowboy Cerrone.
I think I'm taking Cerrone just on like grit.
Oh, there we go.
I think and I mean like both of them are just warriors that
They
are
both
just
have
like
grit.
at the end.
That'd
Like
be so much. Like if a fly like gets into that octagon, that fly's gonna walk out like a champ.
yeah, the loser is like gonna like get cut by Dana White, but like the winner should walk off into the sunset after this either. Like this should be their last fight each. I mean,
Donald
just, like,
Cerrone leads the league in fights. I think he has the most fights like in UFC history.
Yeah, he has like every UFC record.
he has the
'cause
most
just, like,
wins.
fights-
He has the most
yeah,
wins.
he has like all.
He's
of
just
it.
down to beat someone up.
He's just down. Like
Or
that's
down
why.
to get his ass kicked. I don't know. Back and forth.
Yeah, I think he's like 4 straight losses or something
Yeah.
like that.
OSP and Mariuso will be a decent fight, but we'll get on to the last three. Michael Chandler, who has been outstanding. I think he's only lost like one since coming into the UFC, and he's fighting a veteran who's kind of on the way down, and Tony Ferguson. I think this is going to be a great bang, but I think Michael Chandler is just the guy who's more on the rise than Tony Ferguson here. Do not be surprised if Tony Ferguson pulls an upset, but I'm taking Michael Chandler here.
I am a giant Tony Ferguson fan, but I think he's just washed. His
Yeah.
time has come, and he's just like, I mean, he's been a war. I mean, there was a point, there's like a picture that's like widely surfaced on the internet, and it was like the last 7 people that fought Tony Ferguson, and like all 7 of them were just mangled.
Yeah.
Like just like Donald Cerrone's eye was like coming out of his head. But I think that he's just not there anymore. I mean, he's losing to good fighters. It's not like he's losing to nobody.
Khabib, lost to Oliveria. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of good fighters here.
And that's the same thing with Chandler. I mean, Chandler, I think Chandler's lost twice. He had Gaethje in like the fight of the year last year,
Yeah.
and he lost to
That was
Oliveria
a bang.
too. Yeah,
That was a
the
bang.
best fight of the year.
Oliveira's a bad man. We'll get to him.
Yeah, and that's why I think Chandler will win. I think it's going to be a war. I think because like even though I think Tony Ferguson, his stuff isn't still there, he's still like he can take it. Like
Yeah,
I mean, when he
he's
fought
just
Justin
second away.
Gaethje, it was like, dude, like drop and like go down, dude.
When
And
he
he
fought
just like kept getting up.
When he fought Oliveira too, it was like I thought he was going to be submitted at least like 5
Oh,
times.
Oliveira had his arm in an armbar
Yeah,
for like
and he was
15
just- and he was
seconds,
just laughing.
ripping it, and
He
he
was
just
just
didn't
laughing.
tap. Like the
Yeah.
round ended, and like you could even see on Oliveira, who's like
I remember that. Yeah.
Oliveira's like a stoic, like just Brazilian stone-faced
Yeah.
guy. Like you could even see him being like, "What the fuck is happening? Like, why is this like not going down? Like it's crazy." So I don't know.
So then the co-main event, definitely my favorite woman UFC fighter of all time, Rose Namajunas, is fighting Carla Esparza, and just out of the gate, out of plain fandom, I'm taking Rose here to defend the belt. I think Carla has had a good past couple fights here. I'm trying to find who she fought last. She beat Jan Zielksin. I don't really know too much about her. I remember her fighting Michelle Watterson, and she beat the shit out of her despite a split decision. Actually,
Well, I think it was Rose's like 4th UFC fight. She lost to Carla.
okay.
So she has like
so it's a rematch.
redemption, yeah.
Okay.
So she has like I think she took this fight like obviously Carla wants it because it's the championship, but I think Thug Rose took this fight because I think Esparza is like 8th in the division or something. Like I think Rose is just like I lost to that woman and I'm gonna kick the shit out of her now, and like I think like that's what's gonna happen.
That's more likely going to happen.
That's my prediction. I think
Yeah.
like Rose and like 1.
It's an easy pick. Now the main event I think is an easy pick too, but you got 2, household names, great fighters. You got champion Charles Oliveira going against Justin Gaethje, who they both have a lot of great wins on their resume. I'm going with Oliveira here just simply because I think he's just too good on the ground. I think he could probably be getting his ass kicked after round 1. He did the same thing against Dustin Poirier there, but he ended up submitted him in round 2. I think it could be a similar fight, and where that's kind of the technique and where it happens. But for me, I think Oliveira is probably in the top 3 pound for pound fighters in the game right now.
I'd say it's 2.
I'd say
after
2 right
Usman.
behind
Yeah.
Usman. I don't know how you want to rank the heavyweights. I don't really put
Yeah,
the
that's
heavyweights
just-
in the
yeah,
same
they're their own
because
thing.
they could punch out anyone at any moment. It's kind of just
Like
rough.
Francis Ngannou's like not even human.
Yeah,
So like,
I watched Jackass last week and he punched this like Steve-O was someone on the nuts. It was just
And he didn't even go full like punch on.
yeah,
that.
it still would have hurt.
yeah,
No, I know,
yeah,
but
that
he like
guy-
probably would have killed him.
Not
if
to
he actually
sidetrack, but
went
did you
full
watch
on.
that?
Yeah.
Bunch of penises, huh? Like every
Oh
second.
yeah.
Like,
They've
long-
always kind of been like that.
Yeah, but it was like it started becoming.
I saw
every
one
scene.
stunt where like Steve-O had like
Beat-
at least was that in that Jack that
Yeah,
one?
he had like
He had like
100
100 bees on his dick, and like he came out like unscathed. I was
Yeah.
like, how? Why are they not fucking you up?
Yeah.
I would never let one bee get close to even my fucking hand.
No,
Honestly,
I don't.
I hate
understand
bees.
it. Yeah.
He's just standing there butt naked with them hanging on his dick. It looks ridiculous.
Steele, who do you like for the main event?
I would love to see Gaethje win as the underdog, but like you have to go Oliveira. Oliveira is
I
just
think
too
yeah.
he's too good at
I'll
everything.
go Gaethje then.
Oh, there we go.
But Gaethje's a beast.
Gallon of milk on it.
No,
I like Gaethje's
I don't
chances
know him
better than
enough.
the last 2, Chandler and Poirier. Like I like Gaethje's chances against Oliveira.
Yeah,
better
better
than those
than
two.
Poirier was kind of on a hot streak though of just like being when you beat up McGregor, you get a lot.
Yeah,
of
but that's
Poirier.
just an awful matchup for him.
Yeah, he's
like that's
more
just
of a
the way it
boxer.
goes. Yeah,
yeah.
like that's just like Oliveira's gonna like.
It was honestly
it's like
very impressive.
Khabib
like,
McGregor kind of
Mhm.
just like a bad. Like you don't stand a chance.
Yeah, spinning. So UFC 274.
Yep.
Gonna be a great weekend of UFC fights. We'll talk a little baseball here as the Red Sox now drop
Suck.
dropped 7 of the last 10. Now stand 10-16 on the season. Tough loss to the Angels and Shohei Ohtani. They're an absolute gem today. There was 0-0. Live hit them. Lost 8-0. This bullpen's been ridiculous. Trevor Story's been the worst signing in baseball, and it's just destructing. And I can't.
It's a beautiful sight.
26 games in, and I'm already almost to cancel. I'm not going to cancel yet, but it's not looking promising.
I'll do it.
Especially
It's fucking Cinco de
They're
Mayo,
done.
dude, and you're already canceling it.
especially
They're
with,
done.
with all the teams in the AL East. Yankees playing well. The Blue Jays are a wagon.
11-game win streak ended yesterday.
We
Pull
lost.
the plug early. Save your year.
We
Just
lost the series to
other
the
things to
Baltimore
do.
Orioles last week.
Yeah, get used to it.
Unacceptable.
Sox are done.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Sucks.
2 hits today. 2 hits.
So now he's got, what, 3?
Yeah, if I gotta brag about JBJ getting 2 hits, is a fucking problem.
Yeah, I got Anthony Rizzo, Judge. They're fighting for MVP. Nestor
Judge is
Cortez.
gonna be in the Red Sox uniform next year, so I don't care.
Isn't it fucking really early to be talking MVP shit?
I
Are you saying
can
that
do what I want.
jokingly?
I can do what I want.
That's why I mean we're
Yeah, I could get,
we're
like, dude,
reverse
it's April.
psychology
Yeah.
on the show. So like cancel the season. The Red Sox are done. Worst team in the league. There's
I'm
no way
not
they can
watching
come back.
another game.
After the year.
You watched a game?
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not about to.
Yeah, like I think at this point last year,
No, I
like,
want. If they're on at the bar, I'm watching.
like I think the Yankees had like the
Weird.
3 most embarrassing losses already I've ever seen, like this time last year, and like I was pretty out last year at this moment, so I'm kind of enjoying the ride right now. Hopefully it stays up.
It's a long ride.
For me, yeah, the
Yeah.
bullpen's been terrible. The only bright spot has been Michael Walker, who's like 3-0 with a 1.5. What team we played for last year, Magic? What team we played for?
No idea.
Oh, it's
The Rays?
Yeah, he played for the Rays. So we got some used goods from the Rays, and it's paid off.
How are they
But-
doing?
But this bullpen's been horrible. They're like they're head above water a little bit. I don't know the record by hand. Maybe I'll look at it.
Yankees have the best bullpen in the league, and it's been great.
And we have the
Shame.
worst.
Yeah,
Um,
Tough.
Tampa 15-10. So yeah, they're ready.
I like
they're
that.
ready. 3 games back.
You can work with that
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, we're only a half game up with the Baltimore Orioles. We as in the Boston Red Sox, I guess.
that's good, right?
yeah.
The Orioles are definitely
Not-
a good
not
team.
bad.
Like you should have the same record as them. Like,
My prediction of Taron Hawk, being the guy, just hasn't struck lightning yet. Garrett Whitlock has played extremely well. I'll say that. He's
yeah,
pitched
especially
well.
that time DJ LeMahieu took him deep to take the lead.
Yeah, that was tough. But he's played well.
It's gonna be tough to
Looking
like
for
pull
the
the
bright
bright
spots.
spots. It's gonna be tough to pull bright
no,
spots out of a team
no.
that's as good as the Orioles.
Oh no, yeah.
Like, you're just gonna struggle with
No,
that.
JD Martinez is hitting well over 300. Devers kind of going lower. Bogart's playing well. Trevor Story though has been. I have a beef with that. Like, why are we leading off Trevor Story? He's batting barely 200. He doesn't walk. He doesn't even hit home runs for this team. It's tough to see. I don't get why you don't have Verdugo up there. Someone who's just willing to risk it on the line. He struck out 4 times against Ohtani today. He had a 3-0 count on his last at bat. 3 straight fastballs down the middle. Couldn't hit one of them. I guarantee I could have ticked it. I could have ticked one.
No way. Otani would have fucking.
I would've ticked
Otani
it.
would
I
have
would've ticked
pumped
it.
you.
Get the timing down.
No, I mean, and Otani, I mean, like that's a pitcher that like can smoke you though. Like he's very good.
I'm down. I can tick one ball off him. I know I can.
Travis Story though, fuck him. Kind of wanted him to be on the Yankees. Glad he's not.
Yeah, maybe he'll like come back, but I just don't.
Oh, he'll definitely come back. He'll have a
His-
great year.
His swing is awful, dude. It's like all or nothing.
Yo, did you see that guy on the Braves swing at Ottavino? The guy like
No, I didn't see
he's
it.
dude like this pitch like it was a slider and like he was clearly looking like sinker. This pitch
Oh,
might have.
that slider just like goes.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was closer to the dugout than the plate, and he swung. Like it might have been the ugliest swing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeesh.
Also, a big shout out to
Felt
the
bad for
Cincinnati
that.
Reds. Just 3-22 right now, on pace for the worst record ever in the history of baseball. I love that.
Anytime you're ever like hitting a thing like that, like the worst ever in a sport that's been around for like 130 years,
It's impressive.
like that's tough.
At that point,
like you're 3-22, like
Yeah.
you got to come back to this ballpark like 130 more times.
like the Oakland A's spent like
I'd hurt myself or claim hurt or COVID something. I'd be done.
That was like I remember seeing a thing that was talking about like it was laughing about like the like 60 and like 100 and whatever like Houston Astros, because they were talking about like the worst teams ever, and like someone brought up like the 0-17 like Lions, and they were like, dude, like that team lost 17 games. Like whatever.
Yeah,
like
whatever.
that's like this team lost 110. Like it was like that's
Imagine
a lot worse.
playing
Yeah.
every single one of them too. Like if you're a superstar who just like bails halfway through the year down, but if you're just like one of those guys like I'm gonna stick with it, like just getting your reps in, like that's tough.
Oh yeah, there's no way by like August you're not
No,
down.
'cause that was
if you're on
probably,
one
like-
of those teams.
It's still
not-
better than going to do like a shitty 9 to 5 though.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I'm down to
Definitely.
go out and lose, whatever.
No, you go out.
I'm getting paid as long as I'm getting paid
like, the
well.
losing sucks, yeah, but like everything else is awesome.
You can go
Yeah.
out and get babes after the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm on the losingest team.
yeah,
It's an easy
have a
pickup
night.
line.
Easy pickup.
I
line.
don't-
Although I would like
Life's still not that bad, even if you're on the worst baseball team ever.
I'd rather like if I was on the worst baseball team ever, I'd rather be on one of like the shitty like Houston teams or something back in the day, like Cincinnati. Gross.
Yeah, they're not gonna get better.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get better.
You know what I
either.
mean? Like, but like it'd be cool if you're like in New York or like
I
Boston
like
or
their
something.
hats.
Like
I like their hats.
I love me some Joey Votto too, and he's just this might be his last year. They're just getting pumped.
yeah, like you know what I mean? Like being on like one of the team like Mike Trout just being stuck on like the Angels or something, and then you just go to like LA. Like that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Joey Votto's stuck on the worst team in baseball in Cincinnati, Ohio.
See,
Tough.
for me, I think I would rather the
Tough.
Red
But
Sox.
you're always traveling. You're not always in
Yeah.
Cincy.
You're in Cincy
You're probably
a lot.
in
You're in
Cincy,
Cincy a lot.
half of a year.
Would you rather
Long
be
season.
on a team like the Red Sox, who's only a couple games under 500, but everyone cares, or like the Cincinnati Reds, and you
Give me the Reds.
3 wins and no one cares?
Give me
Yeah,
the
they
Reds.
have like 6 people in the stands. Like I don't want anyone
I
there
saw
at
a
all.
picture of like an Oakland A's game. It was like barren.
Oh yeah,
100 people.
they're
maybe.
like boycotting.
It was
now.
more than like that, but
Well,
Yeah, they have beef with like the team. Like
They're trying to sell them because the payroll's so low.
like they're trying to like leave Oakland. So like Oakland's kind of like fuck you.
The Rays did what Oakland has done for years, and the Rays is just straight up perfected. And then they
Yeah, they
signed,
blew him out of the water.
Yeah, and then they gave the AL MVP this year just a little league deal. You know, $20 million a year, and you know they're buzzing. We'll see how it goes.
Yankees in 5.
Top teams in the league right now are New York teams. Got the Mets and the Yankees.
And the Mets don't even have the greatest pitcher on the face of the earth.
Yeah, he's hurting right there.
Yeah, like so like they're looking pretty good.
And then one last thing, Bumgarner got kicked out of the game yesterday.
Did you see that
I thought he
ump?
was gonna kill him. Yeah, what? He just
That ump was
staring at
just staring at his face, just like touching his glove, like making
him.
sure,
He was
like
touching his hand.
yeah, like he was like Bumgarner, like he was trying to provoke
basically, like, I'll see you
Bumgarner.
in the showers.
Like he was trying to provoke Bumgarner.
I'm gonna
to
check.
freak out.
I'm gonna check what you got on you in the showers, man.
Yeah.
I don't. It was weird.
It was real weird.
And Bumgarner did freak out.
Yeah.
As he
Bumgarner's
should
a
have.
bad man.
Yeah,
Bad
Bumgarner's
Mad
very
Bum's a
intense.
tough nickname. Does he like that nickname?
He's got to own it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no choice.
You're
Folks,
a beast. It's not that
Legend
bad.
though.
folks, want to thank you for tuning in, as well as the Mr. Martini boys for coming in, and Hedge Better for making this all possible. Big shout out to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance in Braintree, and the law offices of Patrick J. Foley for another week of laying down the law. You will get your graphics out. That's all from Steele Nazz. Be safe out there. Going to be a hell of a Saturday. Have a weekend.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, fuck.
Let it rip.